woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's realize in these real times to be strong.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting, 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 waiting. But will you wait for me?
My whole life I'm forever grinding, waiting for my time to shine just like a diamond. When life is rough and I ain't with that funny stuff, I use it all as motivation, but it's hard to have the patience. Watching time fly by might be the hardest thing I have to do in life. Frustrated that I ain't where I want to be yet, but I know that I'ma make it if I chase that check. Yes.
Cause I done seen the time go by for too many years now when the stars were aligned. Cause I done seen the time go by. Yeah, I done seen the time go
I've been
by.
waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting, you know I've been waiting, you know I've been waiting, you know I've been waiting,
Oh, 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 how you guys doing? Let me get the music up and running. Let me move the green screen over. I got so many things I gotta do. I almost want to just play the intro for the Star Wars thing again, just because I just walked in, back into the room. Green screen, please be kind. How's it looking? Fuck. I forgot the green screen from the raid stream last night. How you guys all doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope all of y'all are having a beautiful, wonderful day. I'm gonna hope that the fan doesn't mess with my green screen too much. It can kind of flap in the wind if it wants to, but that's about all we got. How you guys all doing? Today we got some motherfucking holes in the shirt, holes in the mic. This thing's sliding off. Holes in here, in my hand. We got holes all over the place. I swear to God, one day I'm gonna fix it. Today's not that day. Tomorrow's neither. I'm lazy. But we got some motherfucking 5v5 1v1 duels today, boys. Let's go! How do we got in chat? We got Victor, we got Refolix, we got Zakati, Radio, Victor, Christers, we got Marcus, Tomahawk, Seawork, my man, Zero Gaming, Arima, SL, Boombara, Mohammed, Anonymous, Anxiety. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another beautiful, wonderful stream. Hope you guys are having a good one. Alright, so I already wasted enough of you guys' time. Let's just jump into it, yeah? Let's just get into some motherfucking 5v1s, right? What are you guys thinking? What's up? What's up, Al, bro? What's up, SL? How you doing? US Ally knows no EU, boys! EU! Friday is EU! Every Friday is a EU Friday. Read the goddamn description of the channel. We go over this every goddamn day. Every goddamn day, too. Every goddamn day. Pay Dalaran what days? And read the description! Is what I'll start saying at this point. Because if I like tell people read the description and they get okay, just go to the description, just do the description. Teach your man to fish, he'll feed himself for a week. Give him a fish, he'll eat for a day. Because you know, a week later, people have him nausea. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? What is it? Hey, Dal, what am I supposed to check again? Huh? You fucking bitch. Tell me the fucking day, you cuck. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm sorry. You're the viewer. You guys are right. I am wrong. But yeah, Friday is EU day. I'm sorry, anybody on the NA. Tomorrow, come back Saturday. Saturday's a better day anyway. Friday's a day. Dude, everybody's on NA. The problem is, the reason why we do these duels on Friday on EU is because NA is still driving from work. Most of people are still getting from work. Want to get comfortable in their seat. Tomorrow, no work for most of y'all. And good to see you. What's up, Zero? How you doing, my man? Can we get a motherfucking hashtag to Zero Gaming? Show our appreciation for the wonderful donor, my man. Zero, more like a fucking hero. Sorry if I'm being like all over the place today. It took me a second to get everything started. And I decided, you know what, let's just get a lot of things done in the last 30 seconds before the stream. 4:30, 30 minutes before the stream. Let's get super busy. I try not to. I slept in today, dude, so I didn't get to do a lot of stuff that I wanted to. We shall see, Christers. We shall see, boys. Alrighty, you guys want to get some groups going right now? You guys are more than welcome to. What's up, Al? How you doing, man? What's up, dude? How you, my man? I'm doing pretty good, Alan. I just got a lot of things on my plate, man. Speaking about things on my plate, I do have a pizza. It's called The Works. I didn't eat, so I could be here on stream with you guys. I hope you appreciate even the tiniest bit of today, okay? I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm here for you, boys. I could have delayed the stream by like 5 minutes to make sure that I have everything good, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to rush it, get it up as soon as I can, trying to be late, all that good jazz. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. Anyway, who do we got? Deader, you got a group? 3 out of 5, perfect. Zakati, a Raider on Alliance, perfect. Horde or Ally? Horde versus Ally? Horde versus Alui. We usually do Horde versus Alliance. If you guys want to make a second Horde group or second Alliance, fear this. Make yourself a second Horde / Alliance group, man. Get yourself another group going. 5-5 ready. Oh boy. Okay, Zakati and Katrikan. Not even gonna get into the introductions. We're just gonna hop into these motherfucking duels, boys. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I got the Mamadi thing and everything going. Spectator match. Let's see some Destro kicking ass. Is Chrysler in here? Hopefully Chrysler gets to join in for a few. And Cat Rican. Althani, my man, what's up, dude? Sure.
Because I don't want to milk again.
5800, I think you'll be just fine, my dude. It depends on spec you play, but yeah, survival, should be able to survive a lot of the fights. 358, dude, I would even play on the 330 item level character, honestly, because it's all percentage damage. I personally would be fine playing with a 330. I don't think item level matters that much, although item level gives you more stam, and it gives you more damage. But it's still percentage damage where it shouldn't be overpowering like way back in other expansions. It's not going to be like classic like Cataclysm. Oh, I'm a fresh new character in old greens. Let me go against all these guys with PvP resilience and you do like no damage and then just one-shot you. It's not quite as bad as Mop. Althani, my man, can we get a hashtag Althani in chat? Show I appreciate you for the wonderful dono. Althani in the chat. What's up, fam? How you doing? Hashtag Althani, boys. Hashtag Althani. Alright, we got the group going. The invites have been sent. Hey, Dal, hope Kryza joins in. Always fun to watch and blasting people, dude. I'm happy Kryza joins. I did. I want to see variety today, boys. So we're gonna take 5 minutes between every single duel. 5 minutes to look for variety. I want to see new names in just about every single duel. I want to see 2 new names. Oh, hey, thinking about Kryza. He is in a group, and we got a bit of variety. All right, boys, switch. Alrighty, here we are. Hashtag Althani, boys, if you still haven't. Showing appreciation for the beautiful, wonderful donation. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate you, my man. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Let's get in on this. Who do we got? We gotta do introductions. We gotta start with Enzot. Oh, I love that set. I really do like that set. He got the daggers to match it too. That's a cool set. I love the masks too. Enzod playing someone who looks like Assassination. Catraken is going to be playing some Fury Warrior. Prox coming in as a Feral, testing his might against everybody else. No skill DK, by the way. Getting a second chance. I want to see more of this guy play, man. He's pretty new in these. And Obliv, I want to see some of that gameplay. Fire Mage versus Alpha Man, who's a red pal. Looks like he's up first. There's going to be a Buffalo Bill. Oh, that's such a good name. Another Fury Warrior for the Alliance. Kryzer coming back with Destra. We're going to have Anxiety and Zakati as always. But Alphaman is engaging with, it looks to be no skill DK. High coming down by Alpha as he's hit with a Maledict Chicken by no skilled. No skill Death Knight is just starting to get a setup going. Sun coming out onto the pally. He trinkets out of it. Wings are coming out. Big damage. AMS coming out for no skilled as he gets the Army of the Dead rolling. Alphaman is taking a little bit of damage. No AMS available for no skill, but he's getting those big death strikes back to back, healing up all the damage that Alpha puts down. But Alphaman is hanging in there. He's getting necrotic out on his health right now, little by little. Big old explosion by the army. Alphaman took a chunk of damage, but now it's no skill that's on a defensive stance right now on the receiving end of a punishment. Has safety chicken proc and Hodge coming down. Trinkets out of it. No, Lichborn comes out. Decided to play Lichborn instead of IBF. Very, very interesting. It is going to go versus Alphaman. Necrotic about complete. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance to cover Alpha. Can't really get a lot of good heals out of it. Try to grip him on that heal. Can you interrupt the Palo on his heal? That would be nuts. Alphaman is just using his defensive. The Shield of Vengeance as a defense is going to have the shield for a little bit longer. No skill DK is trying to wait the shield out. Does take a little bit of the holy damage. Executor Sense coming down, but he's going to get those big death strikes in. Is that going to be a Hodge out of the Paladin? He's continuing to death strike through. Alphaman, big dark sacrifice. Oh, what is it? Dark sacrifice? Coming down for the Death Knight. Alphaman gets a Hodge to him. Fully necrotic down. Trying to end the death right now with barely any health left. Bubbling down at the end. And is going to be able to snap out. No skill Death Knight. Dark Pact. That's what the ability is called. Darth Pact. But sacrificing a portion of his health, I guess, but gaining some back. And there's going to be Obliv with a big old Pyro Blast coming down. Greater Pyro going to be hitting Alphaman. What's kind of burst is going to be Greater Pyro into a Ring of Frost, into another Greater Pyro. No, Alphaman is actually going to bail out of it. It's going to get some line of sight from the Mage. Going to get a Flash Heal or two rolling. Obliv has to go for another reset. It's going to go for a Greater Pyro, and Alphaman is obviously going to align it. Oblivion is out in the open, does have all the buffs available, shield up and running. Alphaman decided, you know what, I'm going to try to engage. I'm going to use that line of sight to get a little bit closer to this Mage. It's going to get some free damage onto the Mage. The Mage is trying to line up for a Dragon's Breath, and it's going to be a hard Chicken coming out. Dragon's Breath. Polymorph coming down onto Alpha into Greater. Maybe no. Chicken's out of it early. Julian's going to get repolyed. Albliv is going to be able to get a freebie damage. No bubble available for Alphaman. Necrotic coming out as well, as the Paladin takes so much crit damage but survives the Necrotic and the G-Pyre. The Mage doesn't get any follow-up as Alpha does get to LOS. Finally, a Pyroblast is seen from the Mage, but then Alpha is just going to re-heal through all of it. Obliv got complete line of sight during his burst. He's trying to still snag a Polymorph onto Alpha, and Alpha is just... He's just waiting it out, man. Gonna mount up. Gonna use the mount in order to engage the Mage. Gonna use the line of sight to draw the Mage closer. We're gonna see the Mage trying to go invis, but it's gonna be Alpha with a Judgment disrupting it. Polymorph still coming out by the mage. Wants to go for round 2 of his burst. And still no bubble available for Alpha. Does have a Shield of Vengeance. Could go for that. Ring of Frost is coming down. Is going to be able to chain CC onto Alpha to get a second Greater Pyro Blast coming. Alpha is going to be able to bail behind the pillar. Takes a good chunky burst of damage. And Oblivious trying to blink around it for a moment. But Alpha is still going to be able to get full flash of lights, hiding behind the pillar, utilizing that line of sight. Big ol' Pyro is going to connect with him, and Obliv has to go for another setup. As long as Alphaman is hanging out in the safety of the pillar, he's going to be in a good position. He needs to wait for the bubble, is rushing out at the mage. Dragon's Breath missing. That's going to be Temporal coming down for Obliv. Trying to get a Greater Pyro is going to get interrupted pretty early on. Freeze coming out onto Alpha. Could go for a Hand of Freedom. Obliv is going to go for another Greater. Does Alpha have anything out of this? Might even go Shield of Vengeance right now. He's going to pop a Shield of Vengeance. Trying to get it to pop next to the mage. Second one coming out onto Alpha. His health is looking all that good. Trying to get a setup going onto Obliv. Gonna get hit with a Ring of Frost. No, Hodges the mage out. No chicken available for Obliv. And he's gonna just ice block as the wings come out by Alphaman. Could come out of that block and try to interrupt maybe Alphaman on one of the casts. Looks like he's just gonna wait it out for the full duration. Gotta go for the long game. Is going to get a freeze route onto Alpha. Could go for a Hand of Freedom, but it's going to get stolen. Is going to Hand of Freedom at the end as the mage starts casting. This is where Obliv is just trying to get some more damage. Breath coming out into Polymorph, trying to reset on him. Trigger coming out for Alpha, though, is going to see a heal coming out for Obliv, though no dampening, so Obliv should get a full heal off of that Temporal. Trying to land a Polymorph onto Alpha, is going to blink with that Poly. That's going to be shortest Polymorph all my life. Greater Pyro Blast coming out. That's going to be short wings coming out by Alpha. He's going to hit with a Maledict and everything, though. He's going to be able to survive with these wings, most likely. Healing is coming out. Trick available for Obliv. Alphaman still necrotic out. No bubble available for this guy. Obliv is trying to end him with all those crits. And Obliv crits do run out, but he has that Scorch Execute available. He's going to keep pelting Alphaman with those Pyros. That's going to be Greater Pyro lining up again. But Alpha is going to have that line of sight. Greater Pyro only mid-air, though, is going to connect. Alpha's man's health is not looking that amazing. Obliv is getting up close. Breath coming down. Ring of Frost trying to freeze Alphaman. Is not going to land it. Could he go for another setup? Try to get a little bit extra Scorches. Fire Blast coming down. Does have a Pyro Blast rolling and ready available. And Alphaman is still surviving this. Obliv just had a potential kill right there and missed out on the situation. Alphaman Obliv playing out to win. Obliv is going to go for some heals. Alphaman is too. Could interrupt the mage on his food. Is going to mount up. That mount up is not going to psych the mage out. Is going to sit out and use the full food, all the ticks and everything. Polymorph coming down. Alphaman is tricking out immediately into another Polymorph. Hodges him out early. Obliv has no way out of this. No ice block for a while. This is where Alphaman gets to go for some big wings damage. Obliv is going to go for the Temporal. Is going to get a massive heal off of this. Getting interrupted into Polymorph. Obliv could go for a setup. No, just going to get himself a shield rolling again. It's just going to steal all the buffs from Alphaman. Is going to land another Polymorph into Greater Pyro. Alphaman has a bubble coming up in 44 seconds. Ring of Frost to follow. Chain CC. Greater Pyro into another Greater Pyro. Can Obliv end this duel after the second Greater Pyro is going to drop a meteor down. It's going to be Alphaman popping on Shield of Vengeance early, trying to reduce some of that damage as the shield absorbs a portion of it. Alphaman needs to wait and live for 30 more seconds before the bubble is available. Obliv is on a time scale right now and needs to push up into Alphaman. Has a fair amount of health. No ice block. Chick coming out very soon. Is going to have a health in 8 seconds. Is going to go for some food right now. Trying to force Alphaman behind the wall. Alphaman with 14 seconds left in the bubble. He's just going to stop Obliv's food, but he's not going to go engage him in damage. Is going to finally get a high. It's going to be Obliv taking some damage. Full wings coming out for Alphaman. Has a big setup with Execute. Sentence could go down right now. Conrad is going to trigger for Obliv. Is going to be able to maybe line up some damage onto Alphaman, who has the bubble available. Polymorph is coming down. Going to get out of it with a trinket. Another Polymorph coming in. Alphaman is going to sit it. Is either running adaptation versus everybody? I think it's adaptation right now. Big necrotic, maledict, trinket, and everything. Dropping down meteor. Alphaman is going to heal through the matter right now. Is Alphaman running adaptation? Is he? What? Is that the meta? What? Is he? This guy... Okay, well, that's just weird. Still is holding on to a bubble. Obliv is not out of the game quite yet. He did get a massive reheal right now. Is going to go for food. Alphaman is going to have to walk out of there and disrupt the eats. Breath coming down. This is going to be Polymorph. It is going to be Poly. Does have a bubble if he needs to. Is that going to be bubble out of the Paladin? It's going to be big old Greater. Probably into another freeze. Ring of Frost is going down right afterwards. Does he freeze him? No, it looks like it didn't quite land on the top platform. It is going to be a blink out of the mage. Didn't quite get the cast off there. Trick coming out with a Temporal as short wings coming out for Alphaman. Has a trick out available in just 7 seconds. I guess he does have adaptation. I'm still so surprised. He does have a trick it up. It doesn't show me what trick he has. But that's going to be Obliv taking some damage, getting obliterated actually, little by little. But Alpha is going to land a poly. It's the trick it out of the Alpha. Has to be adaptation. Looks like Obliv doesn't have a lot of health to deal with. Getting that execution in there. No, that's going to be a breath. Polymorph. No, Alphaman takes it out. The Paladin with an automatic trick and just beat two guys to death at end of mage. But next up is going to be Enzot. Enzot trying to end Alphaman right now. Bubble and Bop available for this Paladin. Shield of Vengeance is up. Cloak and Shadows running right there for Enzot. Not take the damage from Alphaman from that shield. Bubble and Bob still available. Enzot is sticking his daggers into the blades. Into Alpha. Evasion coming down. Alphaman is going to go for a bubble. It's going to go for massive flashlights back to back. Going to get a slow into Enzot. And it's going to continue pelting Enzot with some damage. Enzot is not doing that bad. It's going to go for a vanish. Has another setup into Alphaman. Can at least get an opener. Sab coming down to get the Paladin to stop moving for at least a moment. No heals available. Garrod coming out, trying to get another kidney in. Is going to land another kidney. No adaptation available for the Paladin. Sitting out there like a duck. Has a bop available. Maybe if you can wait out the forbear. It's going to get his wings. And it's going to go for mass heal with wings. Stun coming down to Enzot. Enzot trinkets it. And Alphaman is going to try to run away. Maybe he can live a little bit longer. Last just shield of flash of light. Just ends up keeping him afloat. Bop coming down. Maybe no trinkets out of the blind immediately. Does he have a bop available this time? Forbearance should be down. Enzot could be in a bad situation. Is playing defensively with that smoke bomb, trying to get away, trying to catch a line of sight. Alphaman is pushing in though. Is going to be sap out of Alphaman. Another sap comes in as a Dasara. Resaps him 3 times with those dots. Alphaman was right on top of the rogue. Is going to go for flash of lights. Could get interrupted. Maybe Enzot could go for shadow step kick play. Is going to wait for the eyes. Going to open up with a full kidney onto Alphaman. Is going to have a bop available. Going to bop early. Enzot is running his sprint check away from this Pally. Going to get a concoction rolling while he's making his quick escape. Quick getaway. Flashlight's coming out for Alphaman. He's doing just fine on health. Still going to be able to hit Enzot. I guess he had eyes for a little bit longer. Enzot is not looking at that amazing Hodge coming down. It looks like the Paladin might be able to end him. Safety chicken to cover him. But it looks like it's not enough. And that's going to be a big old another execute. But Alphaman, this man just was like, you know what? I'm going to just play adaptation. I still can't get over that. I guess adaptation is good in a certain matchup, right? Kachkin is up next. Gonna give Alphaman an honor duel. Alphaman out of all big defenses. Mosh bubble. No Bob. Shield of Vengeance up and running. Has Word of Glory. He's not even running the right talents that everybody in the meta is running. This man is breaking the meta as the Paladin. But then again, he is a Dragon Slayer. Look at his mount. He did defeat Argus the Unmaker to get that. Knows how to play his class at the very least. But can he best Kachkin? 32% dampening. No healing available for one of the more healing classes in the game. And Kachkin just keeps on pumping damage. Gonna go for the Blade Storm. That's gonna be Alphaman. Not going for a stun. Stun coming on to Cat right now. No trinket available for Cat. Not sure what he trinketed or when he trinketed. That's gonna be Alphaman going for some damage. Kachkin's health is not looking amazing. Is gonna go for Enraged Regen. Charges off of Alphaman through another Enraged Regen heal. Massive healing. Kachkin's back up after all the damage by Alpha's still holding on to his big wings though. Shield of Vengeance is a possibility. Kachkin kind of lagged on screen for a second. Big wings coming out for Alpha, and Kachkin is actually going to go for a fear. Alphabet has Kachkin went for a fear, but that was an instant trigger out of Alphaman. Kachkin without any other stuns. That's the only thing he has. That's the only thing that Alphaman needed a trinket. That's going to be a Reflect coming in by Cat. Alphaman is not going to hodge himself just yet. Still chasing after the Warriors. Still able to get a few auto attacks through. Trying to cut him all across on the other side. But it looks like Kachkin is not going to be handed. Alpha is just going to mount up right now on his big old Rizul mount. That's going to be no damage available on Alphaman for a little bit. Chicken coming down to Kachkin right now onto that Hodge. That's going to be some defensive, no offensive out of Alpha. I'm not sure what buff he's using right now. Some is lit up on the screen, but Kachkin's health is all looking amazing. Is going to go for a massive Reflect. Can you reflect a Hodge out of Alphaman or anything? Shield of Vengeance still available for the Paladin. Kachkin needs to get those charge off heals. Is going to get a commanding shot rolling. Short stun onto Alphaman. Is Alphaman going to go for Shield of Vengeance? Shield of Vengeance coming down. Is Kachkin just going to hit right through it? Shield of Vengeance is up and running. Going to get a big old lead. Barely has any health. As commanding shot falls off, and Kachkin is shown to have barely any health. His true size of his length is getting revealed to the rest of the public. Alphaman still has Shield of Vengeance. It is popping. Kachkin's health barely has any health. Shield of Vengeance popped even through the wall, even through the line of sight, and Kachkin is just up on the wall right now. Alphaman's going up versus a Feral up next. Procs gonna go with big old Hodge, and that's gonna be Procs with Maledict. Trinkets out of that stun. Alphaman has no way to heal, and Procs finally takes out the Paladin, who is up next into the 44% dampening. What is this duel? What's up, Josh? How you doing, my dude? I would love to see you beat this Paladin. Any other Paladin? Sure. Oh my god, it's gonna be Prox having to fight through the rest of the competition at 46% dampening. Can he do it? Gonna go up versus Zan, and Zan is gonna give him that honor duel with a nice bow, walk to the side. Prox is gonna be given a little bit of that extra time that he needs. Every single second counts as his trinket is coming back off of cooldown very, very quickly. Prox is gonna have to play carefully around Zanxiety. No trinket to cover himself. Gonna get opener onto the paladin. Bleeds are up and running. Zan could go for wings and Hodge and everything. Prox is gonna have thorns up and running early. That's gonna be Zan trying to land himself a flash of light right now as Prox continuing to shred into his backside. Flash of lights are still coming out. Hodge coming down. Wings coming in. Zan, is he going to be able to end Prox right now? If he had any kind of setup going, I think he could have, but was able to get Prox down to about half health. Prox is going to pre-wall this damage. Bear from coming down. Heal coming in. 50 seconds left in his trinket. Shield Avengers out for Zanxiety. Prox is going to pre-bear it. Looks like his shield is going to pop, and Prox is nowhere to be found. Zan is going to hit by another stun by the Feral. Trinket's out of a big bite rolling onto Zan right now, and Prox is using his last bit of wall available. Zan still has bubble if necessary. Prox is still not doing amazing. Has a trinket if he ever needs to use it in 30 seconds. There's going to be some heals coming out for both of these guys, and Prox has Incarn rolling right now. Big damage out of this Feral. Is going to catch a restel, get the rebleeds onto Zan. There's going to be Bob coming out, Hodge coming in. Does Zan have another wings, another set? Is that going to be Prox down? No defensive after the thorns are up, but no, he does get cleaved. He does get slain. That's why people play Paladins, man. Look at the damage that Althema did. Look at the healing he did with an adaptation trinket. That was probably the weirdest play ever, but that trinket ended up making a play. I cannot believe it. He basically had a trinket every time he needed one because of adaptation. It just lined up. The stars aligned. This man is like the fucking galaxy giant. Honestly, he's a galactic hero. That made no sense, but he did it. 773k healing tank trinket? Is that what the Alphaman had? It's hard to tell. Did he have a healing trinket? Because I can't see healing done. That's the biggest issue. I can't see healing done. Maybe we should have that displayed on the stream so we can all see it. But you guys will tell me. Will have to tell me what trinket. Wait, is it the one from Opulence? Did he use a trinket from Opulence? Did he use a trinket from Opulence, like the little shield trinket? Damn, if he did, that'd be hilarious. Anyway, boys, let's get another group going. Give it 5 minutes. At 5:30, we're gonna look for new people. Try to get some new names in there, man. Good Dal, can my team be cute? I guess most of us didn't get to play because it's 1 versus 4. Sure, I'd like to see Chrysler play. Everybody that did not get to play Zakati. That means Althman get to play. Zan got to play. I want to see those other guys, man. Our plays 2 Paladins. That's perfectly fine with me. Let's see if Dead Hour Catchican gets another group going. I'm gonna take a bite out of a pizza and get a drink of soda, boys, okay? Just so I can get something to eat in my system. I haven't really had... I came into this all flustered. I want to chill for a bit, if you guys don't mind. Alrighty, how you guys doing, boys? I want to play Raul. You're more than welcome to join in. How's your mom, fam? She's doing pretty good. She's out of hospital, and she's doing much better, though, but not fully recovered, but at least getting there. I'm very happy about that. Are you EU or US? I live in the good old NA. USA, USA, USA. But today is an EU day, so I have an account for EU because you guys have made this happen. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. Or wouldn't be able to continually do this. But you guys love these duels, man. I love hanging out with you guys. I don't have too much time to level characters. As you can see, my leveling progression on every one of my characters. Ass. This rogue is 113. I haven't even broken into any kind of leveling. But even on an A, I don't even level. I'm just managing my ults right now. I do want to get a druid up and running on US Alliance so we can get cool cheer-ons. That being said, that's taking a while. Just saying. I haven't even got to break into that, boys. How do you join these battles with no experience? You just join. We have people running groups in LG, like Lord is making a group for 5v1 duels, or he joined one by Catrican. And you guys just look out for the Horde or Alliance when you're looking for new people. And if somebody in the chat says, hey, making a group, you guys are more than welcome to join in. I don't care if you played or haven't played before. It doesn't make a difference to me. Zakati's ready? Alright, who else we got? I haven't got to name this one, by the way. 123, 4, 5... 125. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Not so many of these. Roots equals Lucky Mage Dal. If I can play Horde, sure, go for it, man. Sorry if I get eaten on stream. I'm just really hungry. Can I get up for the horde? For the herd. There you go. That's about as good as I could do. Remember me, I'm Fear Knight the Warrior? No, I'm sorry. I actually don't. I know that in those kind of situations, people are like, oh yeah, I remember you guy. Yeah, but it's just ingenuous. I don't have a hard time with people's names. If you see me raid yesterday in a Mechatork, and we have to call colors for each other in Mythic, I kept fucking mine up. I just have a hard time with it, man. I have a hard time with names. I don't remember names all that well. Unless I see you guys all the time, like Chrysler, Tasty, Zakati, Dead. I've seen these guys in these duels so many fucking times. I know them like the back of my hand. You know what I mean? I almost know their accents about their names. Like Tasty has a like a little house. A Dead has like a double dot and a squiggly, I think. I'm guessing here. 3 people. Cat is ready. Okay, cool. We also get a soda pop, boys. Dr. Pepper is my favorite. Oh my god, Dal's so cute when eating. What the fuck? You know how many people tell me I'm cute? A fucking 0. Especially when eating. Ugh. Sorry. Oh my god, I needed some food in my system, boys. Let's go! Let's fucking go. And the song is perfect for this. Dude, I'm a big music guy, okay? Like, the song has to match with what I'm doing. I'm into fucking, like, I'm scheming on some plans. I'm trying to rob a bank. I'm trying to blow up a house. I'm trying to access the government codes and I'm trying to be a hacker, man. I'm trying to get this shit set up. I'm trying to go for one of the best goddamn streams right now. That's the feeling I'm getting. And when you got a song that works with it, like, it feels good. Alrighty, boys, let's go. Let me get another one. Audio rolling. Okay, record. Alright, let's take a look at who we got for the day. We got Buffalo Bill on the alliance still. Switch. Buffalo Bill. This man didn't get to play certified. We're gonna get certified instead of one of the paladins. Chrysler is back in this again. Hopefully he'll get to play. What's her name? iGod QTs. He's like the compilation of all the little God X, QT, XD, the fucking Chad over here. We're gonna call him Chad. And Zakati taking a nap. On the Horde side, we got Katrikan going back. Oblivion's gonna take another shot as fire. We got Rudes. Oh, is it Boomkin? He's like walking out. I think he's a Boomkin. We also got Rogan. I like his hat. And we also got Ezekiel coming back. What spec are you? You are Outlaw. What am I talking about? We got Rudes up first versus, who is it? Gonna go with the Tangle Rudes onto what looks like a warrior. It's gonna be Chad over here. Chad getting rooted up, getting dotted up by the Boomkin. Which way does he want to go? Does he want to engage? He's going to get back. Massive leap onto the Boomy. Thorns are coming down. Stun coming in. And that's going to be Rude. Stepping into bear form. Rygod's or Chad does want to hit him a little bit, but doesn't really quite want to. That's going to be a lot of damage that he just took. Going to bail him a little bit. Fear coming down onto the Boomy. Charge comes in with a heal onto Rudes, and Rudes is going to go back into... Ooh. Cyclone coming out with a regrowth. Chad doesn't want to trinket it, just wants to sit it for a moment. His health is doing just fine. And taking Roots coming out again. This man is just getting CC'd left and right. Soul Rest coming out for free. That's gonna be Zero, my man.
Bad with names, but always remember Zero.
Zero, you're my fucking hero, dude. Can we get a hashtag Zero in chat showing appreciation for the wonderful donation, my man? Appreciate ya. It is gonna be Roots with a bash onto Chad. I keep iGod. We gotta call him iGod. I keep wanting to call him Chad, but I end up just Sweden. And that's gonna be iGod just hanging out by the corner. Doesn't want to get a charge heal off of the Druid, but it looks like Rudes does have Incarn rolling, and is actually gonna bail away. He's actually gonna go for food. He's actually gonna go for a re-heal right now. iGods is gonna leap on top of him, gonna get a stun lock going onto Rude's, gonna trick it out of it. Maladin trick coming out onto the Boomkin as he's trying to get some instant cast back into the warrior. This is gonna be Rude's trying to get some damage. This is gonna be, I think, an interrupt onto maybe the solar or nature. No, I don't think he actually got an interrupt. No, he did get an interrupt off on something. I think he tried to, maybe got juked out on a heal, but that's going to be Roots' health. Not doing all that amazing. He did get a safety chicken procket right now. And take the Roots coming out early. Going to get a root again onto iGod. And iGod is not going to be able to get out of it quite easily. Regrowth coming out for the Druid as he swoops back into Boomy form. Going to get dots up and running again onto iGod. The Warrior's taking a little bit of that dot damage. Also, I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened to Chrysler, as I can't select him, or did he get DC'd or something? Hopefully Chrysler can come back. iGod is looking for the Druid. Cyclone is going to come out, going to land that Cyclone in as Roots continuing to struggle, but is surviving. Just having a hard time with the Warrior. Stun coming down, couldn't quite pre-thorns or anything. Is going to get Bark Skin up and running. That's going to be iGod's getting some damage. Bash coming down, no chicken available for a while. Roots able to get a few instant casts in there. Solo Wrath coming out after. Fear coming in. That's going to be a charge heal by Roots. Going to be able to get a massive heal off of that. That's going to be a Roots dipping into Bear and Althani, my man. If you do it quickly, then yeah, I could see it. Can we get a hashtag Althani for being a fucking beauty? Thank you so much, Althani. I appreciate it, my man. Can we get a hashtag Althani for being a goddamn beauty? What do you guys think? Has enough time or not? Let me know in chat. We'll let him know. It's gonna be a trinket out of iGod off that Cyclone as Rudes is trying to get some damage in. Again, still playing defensive. It looks like Rudes has a plan. He knows what he wants to do, but he can't quite execute it just yet. Is gonna get a massive heal out of a heal. That's a healing trinket. He has a healing trinket. I know that healing trinket. I just saw it. He got himself a huge shield just now of that, but it got burned through by iGod so quickly. It's going to be more instacast out of Rudes. Every time he gets any kind of instacast, it seems like he comes out of bear form. It's going to be stunned onto Rudes, and that's going to be iGod. Going to sit the Cyclone only for a few more seconds off of that stun. Going to get us low onto Rudes. That's going to be Thorns up and running by the Boomy. Going to be a Maledict trinket onto Rudes. No way for him to heal. It looks like iGod is just going to truck the damage through into Rudes. As Rudes out in the open, Barkskin up and running. Is going to get stack form. Execute coming down, and he does go down. It looks like Chrysler is out of the fight for now. Katrikan is engaging with iGod up next. Gonna get some damage trying to break through the tough exterior that is the Warrior, as iGod looks like didn't get to use defenses too heavily. I think it was a stun out of iGod just now. It looked like a Stormbolt. Looks like Katrikan was able to Blaze Storm past it. Is gonna break out of the fear immediately, and iGod's health is not looking amazing in that execute rage. Enrage regen coming out, and Katrikan is just gonna continue pounding damage through him. Gonna get to half health with the right enrage regen. Can he get another heal? No, his health is just gonna go down very quickly, little by little. Commanding shot coming out, so he might be able to outlive that execute range a little bit longer, trying to get himself a charge off of Cat, but Cat does not let him get a charge as he's dominating this duel. Stun coming out, but Cat does get that last end execute in. He is literally on fire, and Certified Rage is going to be able to swing into stealth. I getting picked up by Katrikan is going to go for a Whirlwind, but Certified still going to be able to get that stun in the opener. Thorns are coming out right now, and Katrikan is going to reflect the swords back to Certified. Oh my god, there's so much damage with that reflect on Thorns. That is nuts. Look at Certified's health. That's going to be Certified. Pop into bear form, back into cat form. Katrikan is still continuing to hammer damage into him. Certified is trying to break out of the way, and it could be Katrikan maybe getting a leap charge onto Certified. Looks like Certified is going to be able to break away. Katrikan is not willing to burn his big leap mobility quite yet. Is going to wait out the Feral, as Certified did get himself a nice reset. Katrikan finds the Feral, does get a big old AoE. Was he DR completely? I think Katrikan might have gotten DR completely. Certified tried to get an opener with that rake, didn't do anything. Going to be a charge by Katrikan. There's a big old bite rolls by Certified. Going to be a Blade Storm, and Certified is continuing to run. Slows need to come out by Cat. Is going to land the slows back to back, but Certified keeps power shifting while healing himself. He's be able to do two things at once. Reflect coming in onto the Storms, but Cat went for a stun by the Tauren Racial. If he only didn't go for the stun, could have reflected all the Storms back to Certified. That was a nice play, but I think a small misplay by Katrikan. Wanted to go for a root stun, but Certified just wasn't stunnable, wasn't rootable, wasn't anything, and just got away from him too fast. Bash coming into Cat. That's going to be Certified. Continuing to get the dots rolling. Katrikan still has a hot rolling on himself. From Enrage, not Enrage, regen, but another on a town. Certified is going to get himself a wall. As Katrikan going to get a charge in, has some cooldowns available. Certified is going to dip into stealth for a second with that ink arm, but it's going to be found out by Katrikan's Whirlwind. Another big old bite onto the Warrior, but Certified is just taking so much damage out of Katrikan. His health is getting close into that execute rage. Katrikan is going to go for that reflect, does get the stun, and does get the execute onto the Feral, and is going to turn him into dead meat real quickly. Buffalo Bill is, what's it called, Buff Owl or something, but it's Buffalo Bill. It's gonna run up onto Katrikan, gonna go for some big damage. Maledict coming down onto Cat, no healing available. Katrikan is gonna get a charge leap out of that, leap charge off of that, and it's going to continue trying to hammer damage into Buffalo, and needs to go for massive healing in that execute range. Going to get feared. It looks like Buffalo's Bill's health is actually getting turned around, and Kachika doesn't need to use his heal quite yet. Going to use it now as he finds himself in that execute range, and Buffalo Bill has so much damage, so much healing available. Stun coming on to Kachika, he's going to trick it out of it. Going to get the last bit of healing during his enraged region. Buffalo Bill's health is still looking lower than Kachika's, as Kachika is just able to out heal any kind of damage that Buffalo Bill has. Every time Kachika can get himself a charge too, this is a massive amount of damage, and Buffalo Bill is looking for the breakaway, but Kachika is going to get a charge before he does. Buffalo Bill can't get his health to stabilize, needs to get a charge off of Kachika, but realizes that Cat is not going to give him that opportunity. Kachika is just going to be stuck to him like a fly to a burger. He's just stuck on him. He's not going anywhere. Going to get a stun breakaway charge, going to get a small heal for Buffalo Bill, and it's a Blade Storm. Kachika is going to just go for massive damage off that, just going to square off again against this Fury Warrior. Safety Chicken brought it down for Buffalo Bill. Is that going to keep him alive much longer? Getting deeply close into execute range after the Blade Storm. Execute right now available. Commanding shot coming out to try to live this warrior just a little bit longer. Health still not doing great, and Kachika swipes out another execute. Up next is going to be Zakati. Gonna give him the honor duel, looks like. Looks like Zakat, nope, Zakat is going to get him to a stun. No, Necrotics is stacking up right now. Going to end Katrikan right now. Cat is trying to get himself a small heal. Slow's coming out. Going to charge off of a pet into a reflect and gets away. Reflected a slow by the pet. Got himself a heal off of one of the undead minions, and he is out of there. Getting gripped up by Zakati. More Necrotics even stacked up. Going to get a charge heal off of a pet. Continuing to run from Zakati using his own ghouls, using his own undead, and going to charge off of Zakati. Going to get a fear and I think a heal off of a pet as well. Katrikan is completely necrotic down right now. Looks like there's no way for him to get away from Zakati. He hasn't pinned. That was a very good play by Katrikan. Up next is going to be, looks like, is it Rogden? It's going to be Zekul as an outlaw versus versus Zakati. Zakati getting necrotic out a little bit on health. It does get a disarm onto Zakati into a stun. I think it shouldn't be overlapping those two. It is going to be a big old Lichborn for Zakati. Gonna get a stun onto Zico. Zico is gonna trick it out of it. It's gonna be parry for Zico right now, as Zakati is looking to get himself some healing rolling. Zico is gonna get a Cloak of Shadows rolling right now. Zakati is continuing to run. Is gonna get the pedal beefed up. Stun coming down onto Zakati of that, and Zico doesn't have a lot of defenses to really work with. Zakati could go for big Death Strike play. Gouge coming out to kind of peel him off a bit. Gonna get a reroll rolling. Not the best buff in the world. That's gonna be a big old chance fusion by Zakati. Blind coming in onto the Death Knight. Has a fair amount of health, and Zico is going to try to bail out of this. Safety Chicken is getting procced right now with that little bit of health that he had. Not the best position to be in. Zakati is looking for him. Picking up an eye. Try to see if he can maybe find the rogue. Sending the pets over there. He's going to get a pincer maneuver with the pets. They're going to come in from the left, but Zakati is going to roll in from the right. Zekiel has no way to CC the pets. They're going to just walk up onto Zakati, getting dotted up. No more saps coming out. Could get some CC back-to-back on Zakati. Is going to get a gouge rolling. Does get stunned up after the gouge, though. Zekiel has no way to break out of it. Army of the Dead coming down. Vanish coming in. Does he have any dots? It looks like he might have a dot or two. He does have dots, so he does come out, but does get to break away from the undead. The Army of the Dead going from the left. Zakati could be going from the right. Picked up the other set of eyes. Zekiel does go into stealth, but the pets are still on him. Zekiel does get to come out. He has a heal rolling right now. Zakati is looking to end him, though. Stun coming in for both of these guys, and Zekiel's health is just not there to do enough. Does get a Maledict Trinket onto Zakati, but that Trinket is null and void after Zekiel is dead, which I didn't know that was an interaction. Now that that's how I know the Trinket works. It's going to be Zakati bailing back into his side of the room, into the water. That's all he could really do. Forcing whatever the rogue is out in the open. That's all he can really do. He's just gonna go for a shower. Getting sapped up by Rogan. Rogan's gonna open up with a stun off the pet. Garrode onto Zakati. Get a full dots up and running. Wants to go for a kidney. That's gonna be Lichborn coming out early for Zakati. Is that gonna be kidney shot by Rogan? Could he go for that? Has Cloak of Shadows rolling onto Zakati, trying to get away from Zakati so he doesn't get that transfusion healing. Zakati is gonna get slows on him up and running. Rogan is gonna get a Maledict Trinket rolling into Zakati. AMS coming out for Zakati though, as Rogan does have a big old Vendetta up and running onto Zakati. Blind coming out to stop him in place. I'm not sure if that was the best use of his ability. Trinket coming out of Zakati off the cheap shot, and Zakati is looking just to get some distance from this rogue, but Rogan needs to stay next to Zakati the whole time. Is going to land a full kidney. Safety Trinket coming down for Zakati. Going to get a stun into Rogan. He's going to trick it out of it. Mallet coming down into Rogue, but he's going to Mallet out completely. Nobody can heal right now. Who's going to die? Who's going to live? It's going to be Zakati living another day with the death pack. Got himself a little bit extra healing. Obliv looks like he's going to give him the full honor though, maybe. Or he's going to get at him. Looks like Zakati is going to be able to get some healing. Passive healing, I guess. He's waiting for the mage. He just want to go for a duel with the mage, I think. Or maybe he's testing the water, seeing if the mage is going to give him the honor duel. Looks like the mage is going to give him honor duel? Question mark? Or maybe the mage is trying to get him into the safe, like a safe situation. No, they are bound to each other. Let's give Zakati begging. Maybe he'll be okay if oh no, he's just going to end him right now. Let's give Zakati pop an AMS, but I think he doesn't have a lot to work with. He's going to get some death strikes in there, though. Is Zakati out of the game or not? Meteor is going to drop down on the bad boy. Gonna take some damage. Drinker Frost coming down. And Zakati's going to grip the mage right next to him. Zakati out of the game, or is he going to live? Malachikan rolling, and down he goes. Yep. It looks like Zakati might be able to come back, but Kachikan, look at that bad boy. Zakati and Kachikan, man. Lots of healing for Kat, more than Zakati. But then again, he did go into dampening. Very good duels, boys. Very well played. Even Kachikan trying to get some outplays against Zakati. Just a few abilities here and there. I thought that was really, really well, man. Really, really well. Wow. Alright, boys. Let's get another one going. Give us like 5 minutes, man. I'll check in 5 minutes if we have groups ready, man. Try to get like 2 new names again. Because I like the variety, man. I want to get some new people in here. New classes. I want to see a Shadow Priest. It feels like it has been a while since we've seen one of those, yeah? Yeah, chat? It feels like it's been a while, huh? So I'm not special, know the name person to you, but that's a beautiful butterfly. Rika! Who are you? I'm joking. I know who Rika is, but what the fuck? What, is that because I was saying that I know Dead, I know Tasty, and I know Zakati? And you're like, oh, but he didn't call my name. Yo, some of y'all are entitled motherfuckers, Rika. I have a bad time with names, man. Those were the 4 or 5 people that I named off the top of my head. Oh my god. It's 2019, boys. Everybody's a goddamn victim of something, huh? I'm a victim because it is the same. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm just saying I don't like the status quo. It's getting old. Alrighty, boys, give us 5 minutes so we get some variety in here. Good play by everybody, though. Kachikan got a nice little, charges off of Zakati's pets. If it wasn't high dampening, I think you could have maybe gotten some great healing, because he's getting away from Zakati the whole time. Charging, heal, pa 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 pa, and then he lives. But Zakati with all the necrotics and dampening just makes it that much harder, and I feel like Kachikan would have had a play, man. A play or two, because he's getting away from Zakati. He's not taking damage from the Death Knight. No auto attacks. He's just charging past him. Check out Pelcher. You got a group? Hey, how's it going today? Pelcher, if you want to get a duel going, man, more than welcome to, dude. More than welcome to. I got any people? Alrighty, we'll see if Kachikan or whoever. If you guys want to make your own groups, you're more than welcome to. How you make your own groups is simple as this. You hit H or I on your keyboard, unless you have those on keybound. Then hit this little eyeball marker right here. You see this beautiful eyeball marker? Bam! Open it up. Group Finder. Go to PvP. Custom pre-made groups. Custom. Start a group. And I'm going to make one right now. 5-5-1-1 duels. I'm going to start another group for the Horde. You guys are more than welcome to join in if you wanna. Easy as that. So you guys started. Let me know in the chat. Let me know your real ID. I add you. I queue you against other groups. And bam. Here we go. Good to go. It's easy as that. Look, Pelcher's setting up. Now, I won't be able to actually... I'll need to pass the lead to whoever on real ID for my thing. So, I'll keep the group running. If somebody gets one going, like, if one of the... Ready? Already ready? How? How'd you get ready that fast? Landrion? Oh. I'm gonna take a bite of my pizza, boys. Really, is it that bad? Nick, you'll be surprised, man. I used to have an issue with... It was so hard for me for streaming. And it was like, drive me insane is... Whenever you have a new viewer coming into the stream, they usually ask, like, the same question that somebody else did. Just because they're new. They don't know if that question was asked, but, like... Let's say I'm playing Rogue, and I'm talking about PvP, and people are like, oh, hey, Dal, what are the best talents for Rogue? And I'll be like, oh, it's this and this and this and this. Thanks, cool. 5 minutes later, hey, Dal, what's the best talents for Rogue? Oh, it's this and this and this and this and this. Thanks. 15 minutes later, oh, hey, Dal, what are the best talents? And that just drive me fucking up a wall. Because it's like, I know that it's not their fault, but it still messes with me. I got over that. I got over that one. Yeah. I watched Unholy and it was way better than Frost. Check out this video for Deacon called Top Damage. Oh, Top Damage is amazing, dude. He's so fun to watch. Not even funny. Alrighty. I'm gonna make this group. Walter. Rika. Landrion. I want to give Ajahi a try. Ajahi always comes to these duels. We need one more. Clown. That's a new name. I was gonna take you, but be that way. A Druiden? We take Druiden, right? I guess we'll take Druiden. Or should we take Muffer? Take the Rogue or the Feral? I don't know if that guy's a Feral, actually. I want to look for a brand new name. Clown? Oh, now he wants in. Yeah, I can get you in. So I'm gonna make Pelcher lead. And I'm gonna leave that group. And I'm gonna queue Pelcher against Zakati. We're gonna try to mix it up a little bit. So we'll have Horde versus Alliance groups. Put me in, coach. I got you, fam. Chicken, Zikari, 5. Let's go, boys. Another duel. We got some variety. I handpicked these guys, too. We got a Priest. We got a Boom. What? Who declined that? Who did that? Try again. You better not decline it, boy. Boy. Yo, Zero, my man. Thank you so much, Zero. Can we get a hashtag Zero game for me? The goddamn beauty. This man has donated a couple times. So did Althani. My boys, you guys are beautiful. Thank you so much. I hope you guys just enjoying the streams, though. That is the most important part. I hope you're enjoying the streams. That is the most important part. And why did someone make a mistake? Okay, are we good or not? Redo. What do we do? Chicken and Zakati. It should be good. Hopefully. Cool. Blades Edge Arena. That's a good one, man. Some classic can make some play with that. Other Rogue, in their opinion, is the funniest. Other than Rogue, what is the opinion is the funnest class? Funnest. Well, Rogue is really my main. Because for me is the most fun. I think mages can be fun, like fire mages. I think warlocks can be fun, like Destro warlocks with massive crits. Or demon warlocks when you get your pets rolling and you do insane damage. I like some Ele Shaman. I think Frost Death Knight can be fun in like a weird way because it's bad. I like it because it's bad. Because it's not that good right now in the game. Hero Warrior look fun. Shadow Priest are pretty fun in PvP. Like when you mind control people off the ledge. Hunters can be pretty cool with knockbacks. And marksman damage when you're just at a distance and you aim shot somebody for the health. That could be hilarious. I don't really know. Besides Rogue, that's hard to tell, man, sometimes. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Who do we got? We got ourselves Alliance. What do we got? We got Exide. Ooh, Dark Iron, maybe? Looks like this man is out first. We got Lucky Mage as well, playing some more Arcane for us. We got Raid X. We got, oh, Uko. He never got to play. I want to see this man play. And we got Zakati leading that group. Versus the Horde, we got Ajahi playing some Survival, Landrium playing some Holy. Pouches up first for the Rogue, getting tapped out. And we got Rika as a Shadow Priest and Clown playing some not Shaboy, playing some Rogue. Cheap shot coming down to Pelcher as Exe gets to open. Does go for a big ol'. Oh, what is that play? That's going to be his Dark Iron Racial. Going to earn a blind onto Pelcher. Not sure if he wanted to blind him. Is going to jump down. Try to shadow step past Pelcher. No, he's past the point of no return. And Pelcher has those thorns doing damage. Moonfire doing damage. Hasn't even left bear form and finally gets to go into chicken form. This is him. You have seen my final. You haven't even seen my final form. All you get to see is the bear form. I'll beat you as just a bear. Don't know if that says something about Boomkins being overpowered, or maybe this is thorns. Somehow Exhale is able to hit Pelcher. He just auto attacked him through the bridge. That's the thing, I guess. It's going to be shadow step into Pelcher. Pelcher just going to sit in bear form. Is going to eat that kidney. Exhale is going to run away with that right now, though. Is just gonna sprint away with that. Okay, I see how it is. He's just trying to force Pelcher out of bear form. Pelcher is gonna go into Boomy. Could drop down Starfall if he wants to. Doesn't want to use the resources for it though. Is gonna mount up, get back into bear. That's gonna be Sade coming back out. Does roll. Ooh, I like his dice roll. Does be a full stun onto Pelcher. No, short stun onto Pelcher. Smoke bomb still just running. This Rogue is just trying to get away from the Boomkin. Trying to force him out. Cloak Shot is coming out early. Vanish. What is this play? He's just throwing every cooldown to Pelcher. Seeing what 6. No Cloak Shot is available. That's going to be Thorns. Hitting him up close and personal. Pelcher is just going to keep hitting him while in bear form. Some damage coming out into Pelcher. Exade, not even without a Vendetta. And Exade is saying some massive back-to-back blasts by Pelcher. Instacast back-to-back. No more Thorns. And Exade's health is not looking that amazing. Just gonna die to dots. And it's just gonna die to a big old bear swipe by Pelcher. Pelcher's gonna swap into a cat form. Gonna start healing himself through that mallet. Recovered it very quickly. Lucky Mage has full cooldowns available. Has big damage. Instacast into Pelcher. It's gonna be a mallet chicken. Pelcher's gonna get a bash on him. War Stomp to follow. Solo Rast out. It's gonna be Missiles. Gonna get a silence off on that. Pelcher needs to go for a heal right now. Soul Rest is still coming out, playing offensive. Cyclone coming in, Regrowth coming out. Is Lucky Mage going to block it? He is. Cyclone coming out again, trying to juke out the king. Does Cyclone Lucky Mage after? Is going to continue running. Lucky Mage has an Azeroth trade to get some slows going onto Pelcher, blinking around. Pelcher still has the card for a little bit longer. Gonna jump down for a moment as Invis comes out for Lucky. Pelcher going into bear form with Thorns. Lucky Mage is not going to hit him. Cyclone coming out again. Last Cyclone available. Pelcher needs to find a way to heal himself right now. Does he have any heals? That's a great missile just hitting him back to back. Barely has any health. Pelcher needs to heal. No, drops down as Lucky Mage just struck damage, hyper offensive at him. Landron is up next with a stun. Gets the Armor of the Dead rolling onto Lucky. He was going to get a slow grip coming out as he tries to run away from Landron. That's going to be Lucky eating a Maledict right now from Landron. Going to heal right through it with a Temporal. Arcane Missile's trying to come out. Is going to, I think, try not to get interrupted. Is going to jump down. Continue to use Arcane Explosion to heal himself. Every time he casts an Instacast, he gets a little bit of heal. Is going to juke out Landron as he chases after him. Just going to port back up top. Very well played by Lucky Mage. Is going to go for that evocation to get a mana up and running. Wants to continue trucking his duels, and Landron burning his AMS a little bit early. Lucky Mage try to go for a root. Doesn't land. A grip coming out off of that blink. Blinks again. That's going to be Lucky Mage continuing to run from Legend. Getting some Instacasts in there as he has some big damage rolling. Going to re-get that shield up and running. Continuing to use Instacast to heal as much as possible. Temporal coming out right now as Legend goes for Death Strikes. It's going to be trick out of Lucky Mage. Tried to separate away from Legend. Doesn't want to give him those Death Strikes. Continues to keep him slow. Arcane Missiles coming out as he's blinking around him. Arcane Missiles more. Going to get locked out by Nitra, by Landrion. Going to get the pet up and running again. Grip coming out into Lucky Mage. Lucky Mage is going to blink back. Get gripped. Blink away. That's going to be more Arcane Missiles. Landrion actually looking for some line inside, trying to get away. That LOS, Lucky Mage is going to root his pet. Is going to continue to get in some Instacast off of the pet. The pet is going to get unbeefed. More Instacast coming in for Lucky Mage. Continue just to pet the pet with all the instas. Going to get a lot of health back through this and going to kill the pet over time. Legend is going to have to find himself another pet to summon. And that's going to be Lucky Mage again able to connect. AMS coming down for Landron. Blink away by Lucky. That's going to be Grip already used by Landron. Lucky is continuing to run away from him. Super slow Death Knight. It was Lynchborn now. Slows himself even more. Is going to break out of a transfusion. Trying to come out. Lucky Mage is going to want to separate away from Landron. Arcane Mist coming out. Getting locked out on Arcane. This is where he's kind of in a bad situation. Going to get the Army of the Dead rolling. The army's finally going to connect. As Landron's health is just not looking that amazing. Every time he tries to find recovery, he just can't find any. Instacast coming in for Lucky Mage as well as has Temporal rolling. No necrotics have been established by Landron. Does go for a death back to just get a little bit extra health, at least running. Maledict Tricky coming down. No way for Landron to heal. Already had very little ways to heal. As Lucky Mage health, I think also got necrotic too. I think he also got hit with a Mally. Landron is just looking in a bad spot. No pet available. His pet is dead. He needs to resummon one if he wants a chance of this duel. It's gonna be Arcane Mist Chase, and that's gonna be Lucky Mage just blinking to the other side. No, the pet is still up. It looks like it was just being a little bit slow. It's gonna get an AMS rolling, trying to get next to Lucky Mage. Has a Diffuse rolling. Grip coming out. Does get one Death Strike in there. Second Death Strike. Can he get maybe another Death Strike available? Lucky, I think, is trying to get an Invis out of there. Is gonna at least break away from Landron. As Lynchborn coming out, the Death Knight is super slow. Slow, creeping death like a zombie walking at Lucky Mage right now as he's trying to fire up some Arcane Blast. No interrupt available. Looks like Landron is taking those Arcane Blasts to the face, and Lucky Mage takes him out with some Arcane Missiles. Rika is coming up next. Is going to try to get a dot. I think Shadow Word Death is going to be open to Lucky. Trying to get a VT established. Can't quite get it. Getting a LOS every time. As Lucky just making sure to get Instacast and is stealing all the buffs from Rika. Stun coming down. Can Rika finally get a VT up and running? Is going to get a Vampiric Touch. Lucky Mage is going to have a dot. Is going to keep ticking on through him. Doesn't have a shield for a bit. Going to be a Mind Flay out of Rika. Shield coming in for Lucky. As long as he has a shield up and running, he's going to take less damage from his dots. And his health is not going to suffer. Is going to blink up as soon as Rika decides, you know what, I'm going to commit going down there. A Lucky Mage is continuing to run. I love that unpredictability that an Arcane Mage is doing. It's like you think he's there, but then he's not. And I love the elevation that Lucky Mage is playing with. That's why I love this map, because I love some classes that can find a way to play with this. We can try to go for and mass the spell out in the open as Lucky Mage went for Invis to try to find him. That's going to be big damage out of Lucky right now onto Rika. Big instant cast as Rika gets himself a Mindbender rolling. Is going to go for a Void form as he gets silence onto Lucky. That's going to be Iceblock for Lucky as he's just going to wait this out. Had a temporal get him. Is going to get an interrupt onto Rika's cast. And Lucky Mage continued to pelt him with damage. No silence available for Rika. Might have a stun available or something. Rika is now looking for instant cast as much as he can. Re-dotting up Lucky Mage as best as he can. Needs to get a heal rolling. Might even go for Disperse. Does have Void Shift if he needs to. Void Shift is allowed in these duels. So if he wants to swap health with an ally, he can do that. That is allowed. Gotta be lucky, get himself a shield back up and running. Rika's out in the open. Disperse is coming out at 40% dampening. Gonna get a lot of healing off of it. And is looking to get a different position where he can see an ally. So at least if anything, might be able to swap health with somebody. Another Void Eruption coming out right now. Lucky's going to take a bit of damage. Let's get a silence onto Rika. Trying to end him while he's silenced on Shadow. Rika has no way of swapping out right now and does go down to the damage. Shadow Clown is up next versus Lucky. Going to interrupt that mana refreshment with a Garrote. Kidney Shot coming down. Lucky Mage has no way of answering Assassination Rogue right now. This is going down very quickly. Trying to get invisible temple rolling as well. Trying to blink way the hell away from Shaclown. Is going to use blink back in order to revert himself to another position. Again, trying to just get something on this rogue. Anything. Arcane Missiles. Looks like he's out of cooldowns though. The dots are ticking down on Lucky. If he can somehow make it out of here and come back, I'll be surprised. Malachik coming down to Shaclown. Lucky Mage does get himself a shield rolling. Another blink coming down. There's gonna be a Cloak of Shadows for Shaclown though. So that's a pretty early Cloak of Shadows, and that's gonna be Lucky Mage hitting him with an Arcane Blast or Arcane Barrage towards the end of it. Reset coming in for Shaclown. Does drop down with a Garrote. Full Kidney coming down to Lucky Mage. Does he have any way out of it? Looks like no Trinket, and Lucky Mage does go down. I thought Lucky actually could have came back with that, but I didn't expect for Shaclown to use to get a reset like that as easily. There's this. There it is, boys. Raid X is up next. Playing some Feral versus Shaclown. Shaclown hasn't had to use any of his cooldowns except for Vanish. I don't think he even needed to Vanish off of the Mage though either. I guess he wanted to make sure that's clean, that nobody attacks him ahead of time. Is going to land a sap onto Radix, who decided, you know what, I'm going to be in bear form. I'm going to let this rogue open on me and try to see if I can turn the duel around after. Going to dip into cat form, trick us out of that kidney as Radix decided to exploit the cat form vulnerability while coming down for Radix as Vendetta hits him. Evasion available for Shaclown as he's taking no damage from Radix. Still just going down so fast. And Radix should have been anticipating the big burst damage out of the rogue. He did not respect the rogue damage and allowed him to just obliterate him. 26% dampening left, and it's going to be Uko up next. He didn't get to play last week because he got DC'd. Going to pick up the eyes. Going to look for the rogue right now. Shaclown is looking for LOS. This is going to be the perfect arena to do this with. Shaclown is just going to be able to have all the different areas where he can just hide. Going to get a sap into Uko. Doesn't have Vendetta for a while. Cloak of Shadows coming up soon. Ooh, turned around by Uko with a Pandaren CC. Is gonna go with a Lightning Lasso to follow. Uka got some tricks up his sleeve. Gonna be a full stone. Shaclown is gonna get slow and Ellie rolling. Shaclown is looking to get some line of sight. This will Uka gets offensive. Gonna sling a meatball at him as concoctions are rolling for Shaclown. Has an elemental hit him on one side. Earthbind Totem on the other. Stormkeeper coming out. Is gonna be blind by Uka. Trick is out of it as Uka predicted. Oh no, Shaclown predicted. Gonna get a full kidney. Does try to knock the rogue back a little bit. As Cloak of Shadows come out for Shaclown. Uka can go for some damage after the Cloak of Shadows. Has a bunch of lightning bolts in his hand. Maledict Trick coming down to Uka as he gets double zaps onto Shaclown. Can he get another? Gonna go for healing surges. Can he get another? Gonna wait out. Should wait out that Maledict Trick. If Maledict wears out, gonna be another Earth Shock onto Shaclown into a freeze into Lightning Lasso. And I think Uka does have him. Uka does have him. Had a bit of damage in there at the end, and now Uka has to face versus Ajahi as he's dropping his traps all over the place. It doesn't even look like precision traps. It looks like, oh my god, trap just fumbled somewhere next to him. Had a trap available for Uka for an extra bleed, but looks like Uka is going to be able to skyrocket himself out of there. It's going to be a stun. Ajahi is looking to end the Shaman right now. Low health. 36% dampening. This man should be done. This panda should be done. Hex coming out. Is it going to be tricking out of Ajahi? Trick is out of it. Healing surges are coming out. It's going to be a Lightning Lasso for Uka though. Oh my god. And big defensive coming down for Ajahi. That's going to be Uka getting slammed with a grenade healing surges are coming out as Ajahi does have some burst damage available. Uka is trying to get some dots rolling onto Ajahi. Is going to get another healing surge out. There's going to be a trap available for Uka. He's going to run into it. Does run right into the trap. Uka has a fair amount of health. Does get a big earth shock onto Ajahi. Ajahi gets himself a huge shield. Does go for manning bandage, but a dot does disrupt him. Does Uka have enough damage to finish off Ajahi, or is Ajahi going to be able to? And Uka should have a stun coming up sometime soon with a pet. Should be able to get enough range damage. Is going to harpoon right at Uka. Does Uka have anything available? Does land a lightning lasso? Could Ajahi be going down right now? Barely has any health and down. Almost he goes. Sword shot coming down. Uka has a fair amount of health left. Ajahi throws in a trap. It misses. It's too far away. Uka continuing to heal at 42% dampen. Ajahi tried to go for manning bandages, but a flame shock dot is still doing damage. Uka getting stunned up. No way out of it. Grenade 1. Dot 1. Harpoon coming out. Does get a small knockback. Uka lands a meatball flying at his face. Uka barely has any health. Whoa! Oh! My god, he just got procced on. Uka just got some kind of crazy proc and does end up eliminating the hunter with a second kill. That was kind of fun to watch, actually. That was actually kind of a good set of duels. I love watching Lucky Mage just make all these crazy plays, dude. You don't expect anything out of him in that game. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. Tasting it all. Dude, you know what? Last week I even said, like, oh my god, look at this dude. He's a panda. And everybody's like, oh, lol. Pantheran Shaman. I was like, you know what? I believe in this boy. He is going to be our savior. And I knew it. Did you see Uko play just now? Outplayed that rogue. Even though the rogue had every chance in the world. Trust me, I didn't play rogue. I knew exactly, like, the rogue was so close. You just should have played a little bit less aggro. Just hang back a little bit. Play safer. Don't waste your trinket on that. What did you waste your trinket on? You need to save the trinket for the stun. Every single time. Like, if you just had it, gone, done, out. Uko is the man. Woo! Alrighty, boys. Maybe I can 1-1 as a lucky mage? Go for it, man. Whoever you want to 1-1, dude. Go for it. We can have that. Alrighty. 125, 6, 7, 127, boys. Give me 5 minutes. Get a new group going. Get some new names in there. And I would love to join some duels. ASUS, can somebody get Asina in the chat? Can somebody get Asina in a duel? They're a rogue on the Horde. So any Horde groups, if you can look for Asana. I guess Pelcher's group should get some new people, right? Pelcher, if you make a new group, man, look for Asana. Okay? Try it. Try it. That was a good duel, by the way. I love that. Rick, if you want to give it another try on Shadow Priest, you're more than welcome to, man. Rack, what's up, Nolan? How you doing, man? What's your top DPS video? Nice work, man. Enjoyed it. I'm glad you did, Agent. I'm glad you did, man. I'm seeing so many class. I've been doing a lot of arenas, Agent, with Tickle. I've been doing arenas with Boom. I've been doing arenas with Quinrad, as you saw. Doing my caps, and I've been seeing some classes like super strong in DPS, and I was like, why don't I just make a video of that? Right? Why? Because the other one was like top DPS for like PvE was pretty good. Why not just do one for PvP? But I didn't want to do classes because that's too broad, so I decided to do the specs. So Red Pally, Destro Warlock, Windwalker Monk, Fire Mage, and Assassination Rogue are my top damaging specs right now. At least for me. At least for me. Let's see, Demonology Warlock. I love me some Warlocks, dudes. I love to see an Affliction. I know they're not good, but I love to see a good Affliction just obliterate. Just pumping damage. The big pumpy. The big pumpy. Pig. Let's take a bite with pizza. Zakati, all new again. Should we do Catrican versus Chicken, maybe? Got a group. I don't like it, though. Through Rogues. Chicken, if you want to redo it, man. Take some Rogues out. More than welcome to. Red Pally sucks in Arena? I don't know. I don't think any spec really sucks in PvP. Some are not as good as others in some areas. But if you ever had a train run on you by Red Pally and Industrial Warlock, then you would know what I mean. Pally got damage. Pally is spooky. Don't get me wrong. Like chat, the other day, I was streaming my raid, which was streamed at like late night, so most of you guys don't get to see it. It's like its own community now for people that watch my raid in PvE. But somebody on the raid stream told me that Destruction Warlock are bad at PvP. I was like, what? Just my opinion. Not gonna lie. But just my opinion, Destro is pretty goddamn good. And the guy said that he didn't like Destro because everybody LOS you burst, and it's like, well, duh, if they don't, they're fucking dead. It's like, why do you think they're LOS it? Because it hurts. I say they're good. If you're a class where when you pop your big whammies and I'm like, oh, I'm just not even going to deal with you, I'm going to CC you or run away from you and LOS you, I think it's a pretty good class. Because in a good team, like with a nice lineup and good positional, you should be able to get the kill every time, man. I'm more scared than Tester Red, our druid. Me and Tickle faced into that once. We got obliterated. No, we got obliterated twice. Twice. We got obliterated. And I couldn't explain it. I was like, just Red pops wings and Destro pops cooldowns, and they just focus somebody down in a stun. And we dead. Maledic makes it even harder to play against. Melee spec ability is not fun to play in PvP. Red has so bad mobility. Oh my god! Come on, dude! You can't just be a Swiss Army knife, you know what I mean? Dallas should cosplay as a cool cheering male. Young, I've been putting on the pounds just to do it. What do you mean? Have you seen me getting fucking big chungus on stream over time? I've literally been putting on pounds just to do it. So I can cosplay a cool Tyrann for the rest of my life. And eventually, when I actually become my true final form of cool Tyrann, I'll actually travel to a real city of Borealis out in the Netherlands and live out my life as a fisherman. Man, when you call Tyrann beer looks so clean. Dude, that was like a new character name? Yeah, it does look really good. Cool Tyranns are amazing, dude. Red has terrible mobility, terrible CC, terrible sustain. Burst is the easiest countered. How is that good? Oh my god! Quinrad, how you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Why does everybody get like... Oh my god. Well, I could say the same thing about Rogue. So look at Subtlety. Subtlety has the worst CC. Subtlety is the most nerfed class in the game right now. Subtlety has traits nerfed for no reason. Subtlety goes nerfed for PvE for no reason. Subtlety has incredible mobility and decent CC that can all be outplayed. Anything can be outplayed. Or can it? Actually, how do you outplay a Subtlety Rogue? Real question. Like when they stun you, you can't do anything. When they stun you and the team, you can't do anything. So maybe you got something to it. What's up, Althani? How you doing, man? How much time left for the stream? We got about an hour. What's up, Althani? How you doing, man? Deadar, you haven't learned anything. 1K. Oh my god, Deadar. Poor boy. Hashtag Althani, boys. My man, I got about an hour, man. Got about another hour. You're more than welcome to join in on these. Dallar, wake up! Chicken, I am awake! I want to see what the Rogue's gonna do. Okay. Invite spectator match. We got a Q Cat and Chicken. I know that Zikati had a group and they're all ready, but they got to play last time. Me and Cat are 1v1ing? Sure. We could have you versus Catterkin 1v1. Who else wants to 1v1? We'll make some time before that. Let me redeem myself. X8. Go for it, man. Go for it, Tobias. More than welcome to. Hope you're having a good one, man. Not toxic, smart. Not toxic, bud. Not toxic. Not toxic. We're not toxic here. All about, you know, how to play a class? I think it is, yeah. These people lock hating are ranked undefeated 100. Jeez, boys. That has been the biggest punching bag at our X-Pac. I agree with that, Body. I agree with that. They got nerfed for no fuck. Well, we had good damage. They nerfed that tremendously. So it's like, okay, can we play now? The nerf the trait. We're like, okay, find a way to play run. Can we play now? Nerf the haste. Can we play now? They just nerf him. So that's like, why? Why? They're the least played in raids, and they're only there as a CC bot in PvP. Somebody loves CC bot playstyle, not me. I'm sorry, like it's good, but I don't like it. I want him damage, man. I want to do some deeps. Alrighty, let me resave that. I don't know if I saved it or not, or if I got it. We're gonna get this going. Please be slow one or duel. No, okay, Catrican is rushing out. Okay, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. Alrighty, boys. Switch. It's gonna be Peltro versus Cat off the bat. We're gonna start him off with this Cyclone coming out, and Peltro is actually hitting into the Cyclone But that's a smart play. He's actually building resources, so don't flame him for that. He's actually building resources. Has to go versus Catricum, the most healing warrior ever, versus Pelter, trying to find a way to survive. Gonna go for big old Incarn, trying to get some resources rolling. Gonna sling a lot of instant cast as a cat, but it's gonna get reflected. Pelter's taking a lot of his own damage, has thorns, and his bar scheme gonna mallet Catricum. This Catricum has to use his enrage regen early. Gonna get stunned up. Charge coming in, massive heal. Pelter's in an execute range, stun coming out short. Gonna get that execute onto the boomy, and down he goes. That was the fastest duel ever. Angel Light's Path up next. Catricum getting hit with a Hodge. We also have Dead on the team. Hanging on the corner, we have Lysarian, we got Oblivion, we got Zico, but it's Cat. Taking some damage from Light's Path. Fury coming out, has to find a way to deal with the Paladin as Hand of Freedom come down. Light's Path is the leader of his team, but we've also got Hassan, and we got Muffer, and we got Muffer. Actually named Muffer. Okay, and Shadow Step it. 3 rogues. So it's gonna be fun for the first half of the duel, and then you got rogues. I know I'm gonna get comments about it. Hand of Freedom coming up for Light's Path. Catricum is trying to survive this Paladin right now. No big whammies coming out of Paladin, as he did use wings before. That's gonna be reflected by Cat, trying to avoid a Hodge right now, and doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Commanding Shot coming in early as he gets Hodge. Is that gonna be enough health? Has a small heal rolling too. Is that going to be enough to survive? Is going to be able to get a charge, a leap, charge, heal off of the Paladin. Going to get a slow until Light's Path. Another heal comes in. Trying to recover his health before Commanding Shot wears off. As he's going to put him in a vulnerable spot. Short wings coming out for Light's Path. And Catricum needs to bail away from it. Is going to get a reflect rolling. No Hodge coming out for Light's Path. Doesn't want to Hodge into that. Going to get a slow into Catricum, who's just going to be able to walk away. Charge. Use the charge heal off of Light's Path. This is going to go for first aid. That's going to be a good move. You just have health to work with before he takes the damage by Light's Path. No wings available for the Paladin for a while. It's going to be a Hodge. It's going to be a lot of damage. This cat is going to take a bit of chunk of damage. But he's not going to die. That's exactly what he wanted. Charge comes in. Another heal rolling. Reflect coming out right now. Going to reflect whatever spell Light's Path, I guess, has. Catricum barely has any health. Is in the execute range right now and does go down as Light's Path holy damage just goes through all that armor so easily. Obliv going up next. Wants to deal with another Paladin. Trigger coming out instantly by Light's Path. Trying to blink away with another Polymer. Does get rooted to Light's Path. Repoly him. Greater Pyroblast onto a sheep covered with Shield of Vengeance. This sheep has vengeance. Greater Pyro is going to get through a bit of health. Light's Path Shield of Vengeance didn't get popped though. I'm actually very surprised that his Shield of Vengeance did not get popped in that Greater Pyro. I'm actually impressed. How much health do you have? Holy crap. Obliv is going to be out in the open. Light's Path is going to love those pillars. They're pretty long, and then in the right location where it forces out Obliv to get up close and personal. Light's Path is going to get some freebie damage off of that Hodge. Going to burn through the shield, and Obliv is going to continue chasing after him. Light's Path is going to get a lot of resources off this. Trying to land a poly, is going to blink for it. Oh, he decided to walk away from that poly. Was that a good move? Walked away from the poly at the very end. He's going to go for Ring of Frost to follow. He's not going to be able to do it. He's going to be wings coming out of Light's Path right now. As Obliv is going to go for a big old combustion. Going to drop a meteor down. Light's Path is trying to take that away. Going to go for a bubble right now. And Obliv might have to ice block. He's going to ice block early. Going to get temporal back a lot of the healing. Light's Path is still sitting in the bubble. Flashlights are coming out. And I think Obliv is going to try to come out and maybe interrupt him. No, not going to happen. Those big cooldowns and big defensive, trading for big cooldown and big defensive. 2 minutes on both of their cooldowns. That's going to be 4 minutes and 4 minutes. Oh my god, Ice Block and Bubble both have the same time. That's actually perfect defensive for defensive trade. Look like Ice Path went small for a second. Not really sure what that was about. And Obliv is going to go for an Invis. Once again, a setup into Light's Path. Shield of Vengeance is the only defensive he has. Trick coming up in about 20 seconds. Obliv is going to catch him out with a Dragon's Breath. Polymorph coming out right now. He used to go for the Greater Pyro. Is he going to go for the double Greater Pyro setup with Ring of Peace? Ring of Frost? Into another Greater Pyro? Light's Path is going to take a lot of damage. It's going to be a fair chunk of damage. Fair chunk of change. Shield of Vengeance coming down. Breaks out of it pretty quickly. Into a Maledict Trinket. Pyroblast coming out back to back. But Obliv is out of mobility. Can't blink away after Light's Path. Did get hit with a slow midway through his burst. Light's Path is trying to recover. Hodge coming down to Obliv. Is going to get out of it with a Trinket. Oh, Light's Path Trinket something too. Did he Trinket a Root? Did Light's Path just Trinket a Root? He did. Oh my god. Okay, interesting play. That might pay him off. Polymorph coming out is going to reheal him full. Obliv is fine with that. Is he going to go for another Ring of Frost? No. He's going to go for a Trinket. Going to get some Pyroblast rolling into Lights. Obliv is still, every time he tries to back out, I think he needs to get in. Just to get around the corners of the pillar. If he wants to deal with Light's Path, he's going to hug the pillar until there's nothing left of it. That pillar is going to put in some sexual harassment papers against him if he hugs it for too long. That's gonna be Obliv trying to get in with a breath. Not gonna connect. Lightspath gonna get some resources rolling. Is that a slow onto Obliv too? Might have been a slow actually. Lightspath's continuing to hide that pillar. It has wings up and running. Wants to go for a hodge to Obliv. Obliv doesn't have a lot to work with. Not doesn't have a trinket for a while. Lightspath is probably aware of it. Bubble coming back for him in about a minute 30. Gonna get a Dragon's Breath before the Hodge can come out. Polymorph comes in. Obliv could go for a setup. Probably Ring of Frost to follow, yeah? I think Lightspath is close enough where we could get a Hodge out for him. Gonna get a Shield of Vengeance up and running. That's gonna be Obliv blinking away. Doesn't want to get frozen. Gonna go for Flash of Light. Is gonna get interrupted onto Frost. Big damage coming out by Obliv though. Lots of damage. That's gonna be a big old combustion coming down. Lightspath does get wings up and running. That's gonna be Obliv blinking in. Oh my god, all that damage burned through the Paladin. The wings of Icarus are down. That's gonna be Shadow Step and walking up. Wait, which one? There we go. Oh, I like the Mog, dude. That's my favorite Mog right now. That's what I've been using. He got the swords with it too. I like that. Look at this man. Oh, look at that moon. Wait, is that a moon? Wait, what is that? It is a moon. It's just, oh, okay. I just had to figure. I just had to know, chat. I had to know. Curiosity got the better of me. Shadow Step is going to go versus Obliv. Obliv doesn't have anything for a while. It has a trinket. Temporal is up and running right now. It does get a road into Cheap Shot. That's going to be Mark for Death in Venom, I think, into a full kidney, or Mark for Death kidney, trying to get that in Venom rolling. It's going to be Breath in the opener. Polymorph coming down. Blink away for Obliv. Going to be tricking out of Shadow Step. Not going to Shadow Step it. Not using Shadow Step. Another Polymorph into a Greater Pyro. Going to connect with this Rogue. Is he going to go just running? Malachite Tricky coming down. Onto Shadow Step. It could get a heal rolling. Is going to have to wait it out. Obliv is not going to push in for a pressure. He's gonna go for foot himself actually. A Shadow Step is gonna sink back into stealth. Hasn't used Shadow Step yet. Watch him. This guy has to be a god in Shadow Steps. Chicken coming out for Obliv into a breath, into a freeze, onto Shadow Step. And oh, gonna cloak it as he runs past it. Cloak of Shadow's used, but no Shadow Step quite yet. Shadow Step is gonna catch himself another reset of the mage. Looking okay on health, 50% dampening. Obliv, every second this passes, he's gonna have Ice Block available sooner and sooner. Says a massive heal available. Sap comes in. Just dots rolling apparently. It's going to be a freeze and a Shadow Step it. Smoke Bomb coming down. Is Obliv going to blink into it? No, just going to Meteor on top of Shadow Step it. Is that going to be Shadow Step out of him? Going to go for a big old Pyro play? That's a lot of damage in a single setup. Shadow Step its health is pretty low now. At about half, going to get a concoction rolling right now. No dampening or no necrotics on it. That's going to be good. Shadow Step coming out right now. Shadow Step kidneys onto Obliv. Going to try to get some damage. Early Ice Block into a breath. Into a Ring of Frost. Doesn't catch the Rogue, but he does catch Stealth. In the Vanish. Blind coming in onto Obliv. And Shadow Step is going to be able to get an opener. Obliv has a minute left on Trinket. He's doing okay for now. Shadow Step is going to wait out for another heal, I think. Going to let the game roll into a long one. Wait, is that illegal? Hey, that's illegal. I love that meme. Obliv is just gonna eat some food. Looks like he's teabagging a little bit. Conjure himself more. This man, look at him. It's getting bones. Make some food and eat some, boy. Shadow Step is at full health though. Obliv is gonna eat with a Garou. Cheap Shot coming out afterwards. Orchard rolling. Kidney Shot coming down. As Shadow Step goes for some damage. Vendetta comes in. And Obliv is gonna land a Polymorph into a Greater Pyro. It has a lot of damage rolling. Shadow Step. Oh, he catches him with that Polymorph with a double blink. Gonna send a Greater Pyro running at him with a Meteor on the other side. Shadow Step is going to eat that Greater Pyro. Vendetta rolling. Going to get a Maledict onto Obliv right now without Vendetta. And Obliv is just going to have to get himself some distance from this rogue. Going to go for some food. Shadow Step is fast in the approach. Vendetta used. That was a big Vendetta. Didn't get to sink all the big damage in. Decided to play defensive. Into 25% dampening. Sap comes in. Kidney Shot coming down onto Obliv. Chicken's out of it. Breath coming in. Polymorph coming out. Is that going to be DR? No, not DR. Going to be full damage. Greater Pyro does Obliv grab damage. Combustion available soon. Ring of Frost to follow. Ring of Frost. Cloak of Shadows coming out for the Rogue though. Shadow Step and finds himself with about half health. I think Obliv is doing what I told him. Gonna go for big damage right now. Maledict Chicken onto Shadow Step and continue to do big deeps. There's gonna be Kidney Shot coming down to save Chicken procs with Shadow Step. Does Obliv have another blink to get in there? Add Shadow Step to disrupt him. Is gonna drop a Meteor, freezing him out in the open. Shadow Step trying to land a kidney. Not gonna happen. Scorch coming out. Pyro. Breath him in. And Obliv does take him out. Very well played. Muffer coming in as a Pandaren. Oh, Goblin Rogue. I thought it was a Pandaren for some reason. Has a big old mound. Nice looking mound. Obliv is going to be able to get himself a nice honor duel versus yet another Rogue. Looks like another assassination. Gonna land a sap on him out in the open. Garou. Cheap Shot to follow. After you got some dots up and running, it's going to be a Muff playing some long game. It's going to be big tempo rolling for Obliv, but with that dampening, not going to get the value. Trying to repoly him again in case the rogue trinkets. Greater Pyro Blast is going to come out. Obliv was able to get some health back, but not a lot. Really starting to feel... Whoa, Cloak of Shadows came out from Muffer. Okay. Muffer? Actually, it's Muffer. I want to call him Muffer. I like Muffer even better. Obliv getting hit with a Vanish. Can't see the rogue. Breath coming down. And Muffer gets to live another day. Obliv is trying to get some instant cast in there. Trying to end Muffer a little bit. No Ice Block available for this man for a while. Muffer got him in a blind. Gonna get a concoction rolling. Gonna get a sap reset. No, just gonna go into Garrote into Obliv right now. Wants to end the mage right here, right now. Short shield coming in for Obliv. Trying to get one of instant cast again into Muffer. Muffer stands still for a second. Trinkets out of that. Fire Breath. Is gonna get himself a temporal rolling as Cauterize keeps him alive. Muffer barely has any health right now. He's gonna die right now. Two deaths coming out and does actually roll. Oh my god, Obliv just turned it around on the mage out of nowhere. Gives this man the food he needs. No Cauterize. Trick out available. Iceblock available in 40 seconds. Temporal in about 30 seconds. Is it gonna be able to beat a Asana? That is a Outlaw Rogue this time. Outlaw Rogue walking up, does double katanas. Actually looks pretty dope, I'll be honest. The double katana for Outlaw and above actually looks kind of dope. I dig it. But Obliv is going to be able to take another rogue right now. This guy's slaying rogues. This mage is a slayer of rogues right now. Can he take out this Outlaw Rogue? No dot damage from an assassination, but the range stun, grapple hook might be a bit of a challenge for Obliv regardless. Asun is opening up, trying to get himself a buff rolling. Does get himself a really good buff. Polymorph coming up for Obliv. Going to try to repolymorph. Almost got a double repoly. It's still going to land a polymorph for Asana as Asana didn't quite know exactly what he wanted to do. Greater Pyro with Malada Chicken is going to hit Asana right now. Blind coming in early into Obliv. Vanish coming in for Asana. Going to get a cheap shot rolling again. Kill speed to follow. Temporal coming out for the mage. Trying to live it. Asana doesn't have a lot of health. Does get a nice DFA. Look, it looks amazing, but is he going to be able to live it? Meteor coming down in his head. Cloak of Shadows needs to come out right now as a defensive. He's going to be able to use it. Does use it. That's going to be Obliv trying to run away from the rogue for a little bit. Grapple hook coming out. And does blink in and fire blast him at the end. Obliv takes out all these rogues in a single go. 4 people down. I like it, dude. Take out a Paladin and then rogues right after. Bam, bam, bam. Done. That's what I wanted to see, dude. That's a good fire mage right there. That's a good fire mage right there. He played that well. That mage played that well. That mage played that well. Magin. The wizard. Is he beautiful? Beautiful butterfly. Alright, who else we got? Who else we got? Zakati definitely is ready. We're gonna let Chicken and Cat Chicken take 5 minutes to get a new group. 5 minutes. Literally, look for new people for 5 minutes. Give me a moment to grab a bite of my pizza. Honestly, please. Please do. $129. Zarya makes sub rogues look amazing. They don't bring the damage, but rogue mage sub is insane with all the CC. Oh no, don't get me wrong. When we were talking about rogues earlier, the damage wise, I'm like, it can do some damage. It has on-demand burst. Like, you can burst whenever you want to. Is it high damage? No, but it's because they have good mobility and CC. That has to be lower, but I would love for SATA to be like, big burst damage, massive DFA, one-shot, wombo combo done. You know what I mean? Boosted rogues. Yeah, that's what I said. The mage is good. I didn't say... Rogues did admirably. Amazing. I'm from Brazil. Let me videos. What's up, Belly? Yo, those rogues have a chance. If they want to come back in, I'm fine. Let's not get too many rogues on the team, though. Let's try not to get too many of one class on one team. You know what I mean? I want to see variety in these duels. I want to see that difference. I want to see new people. And if Zakati and Kajika want to try on some old stuff, man, more than welcome to them. I'm gonna take a bite. That mage find me unlucky. Unlucky, dude. Better luck next time, Chroma. Better luck next time, man. All those rogues, though. One advice: don't play greedy, but when you got cooldowns, you want to maximize them. When you got a vendetta rolling, maximize the vendetta. It's worth it. Try to maximize your cooldowns. But like if you pop cooldowns like Vendetta and you run away, you're not min-maxing. When you're staying in and you're cycling cooldowns while you don't have Vendetta, you're being greedy. Don't be greedy, but maximize your cooldowns. We got 2 powers? Sure. I'm waiting for Zidai group. Promise for Frost Deacon. Who's Zidai? I mean Zikati? Zikati. Oh! Oh! Beautiful! It's a Pandaren Demon Hunter. We rarely see any of these in the environment. What a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. No! Come back! You beautiful beast! Of a lost generation. As you can see, Pandaren Demon Hunter exploring his surroundings. And he's gone. Nature, it is truly beautiful. Pandaren Demon Hunters, we've seen it all, chat. We've seen it fucking all. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going. Chicken and Zikati. 5. Did I save that one? I hope I did. That was an interesting duel. He gave everything, even his cuteness, for it all. Are you full Panda L1 to join? Keep looking, boys. Keep looking. Keep looking. Oh! 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 We got some variety here. I like it. Yes, I like it. I like it. We got some variety. Hey, mate. Me and Dad want to do what you want to do today. What character are you, Chris? I don't know, because everybody has different names. I see Chris, Bakulis, but I don't know what your character name is, so... So we have Kachikan versus Ikati, and I guess Dead versus Chris. Whatever character Chris plays. This is EU? This is EU! This is the EU, boys! This is EU. Switch. This is EU, boys. We got Belgian waffles, tea, and social healthcare. We're beautiful. We're beautiful. Alright, let's introduce you to the beauties of the day. We got ourselves Dennis, man. Dennis! We gotta blame Dennis on everything. We got also Dead just taking a nap. We got Lacerian waiting for his round. Pelcher is he first? No, he's not. There's gonna be Zico. Dennis is out there looking for the next person, man. I like his Krog Tusk, man. It's gonna be a Boomkin off the bat. It's gonna be Zenith. Oh, this guy's new. Gonna get a root onto the Dennis. Gonna be Hand of Freedom coming out right now. Zenith's trying to get a setup onto Zenith. Zenith's just trying to bail away. Harsh coming down. Is he gonna respond? That's gonna be big old wings coming in. And Zenith gonna pop a cooldown. Not even a Barks. Just gonna heal through it. Bear form coming down. Zenith is in a bad spot. Gonna get Thorns. Gonna get a disarm bash into Dennis. Dennis is gonna trick it out of it. Cycle coming out onto the palace. He's gonna trinket this. Gonna bop. Oh no, he's gonna bubble. He's so greedy. He wants to end the boomy. Zenith is gonna be able to run away. Judgment could end him right now. He's gonna cut across and down he goes. I don't know what Zenith was trying to do. But who else we got? We got Yuwanam. We got us Zikati playing some Frost DK. We got Oki. Okay, PO. But I don't even know. We're gonna call him OK. Hope he's okay. What is that name? Oak PO. Only on you, boys. And we got Buffalo Bill. I like Buffalo Bill, dude. That should be an NA name. That name should have been on NA, but I love it, dude. Buffalo Bill. We got OK PO Doi. And Buffalo Bill. As American, I prefer the Buffalo Bill. Joanna is going to go for a big old burst right now onto Dennis. Shield of Vengeance coming down by the Paladin. Going to be a port for Joanna, as he doesn't want to engage with the Paladin while Shield of Vengeance is up and running. But his health is not doing that amazing. Serenity is down. Didn't quite get to maximize the burst off that Serenity. Should have went for the full setup, because it's going to be a long while before he can use it again. I think about a minute now, minute 10. So it's not that long, but a minute 30 is still a pretty long time to wait for a monk. It's going to be a big shield, Fist of Fury to lock down Dennis. He's going to respond with a bob right now. That's a big old bob that he doesn't have anymore. Maybe they're using cooldowns a little bit early. Going to go for big old heals as the one keeps hitting him on the side. Yowana is going to be able to get himself a massive heal through this whole thing. Going to engage in a bit. Going to get himself a plan B out in case he needs to port out of there. Going to engage Dennis, disarming him as wings roll up. And Dennis is actually going to try to bail away with the Hand of Freedom. Pony up. Doesn't have a lot of ways to deal with him while disarmed. Wings go down. Going to get a Hydra to Joanna. And he's just going to sit it. No chicken available either. Nobody's using triggers early. Karma coming down right now by Joanna onto Dennis. Dennis just doesn't need to hit Joanna at all. Joanna's trying to min-max damage. Dennis is going to get a nice slow re-roll coming out of Joanna, but rolls a little too far. Will the target's less to follow. Fist of Fury down. Dennis getting parried everywhere on every single attack. Gonna get a Hand of Freedom rolling up again. Touch of Death coming down. Is it going to be Joanna? Joanna dies before Touch of Death takes off with those wings. That's going to be afterwards. Buffalo Bill with that stun onto Dennis, trying to end them right now. Big cooldowns available. Dennis is going to bail out of there. Shield of Vengeance to rotate out. Has wings available as well. Could get some big damage onto Buffalo as the Shield of Vengeance pops. Buffalo Bill's health is so bad right now, in such a bad state. Going to get a Maledict Trinket onto the Paladin. Not going to let him heal. Here, trying to get that Execute in there. Going to get a last bit of wings, and down he goes. Didn't really get a chance. Got completely globaled out. Just didn't get a global enough time to get the damage out. Who's up next? Is it going to be Dead? Alamayo. Is it going to be Peltar? Zekel? Lysarin? All these guys got... What are they doing? Did you all say they got Protos? Hello? Who's up next? It is going to be Zekel. As an outlaw versus Buffalo Bill. Not checking available for Buffalo. Not even a defensive for a good bit of while. Zekel should have an easier time with this. If Buffalo Bill could go for like a lot of charge heals, he might be able to live. But Zeke with disarms, with stuns, with parry, should be able to beat Buffalo Bill for the most part. Especially with no trinket available, no heal available. Gonna open up with a cheap shot. Just to give himself a reroll rolling into a gouge. Buffalo's are gonna get out of that gouge and the stun charge onto Zekel. Gonna get a lot of healing off that. Blazestorm coming out as Zekel won't be able to stun him for a bit. Gonna get a heal rolling. Stun onto Buffalo Bill coming out right now. Going to be short between the eyes stun. And Buffalo Bill is going to continue trucking damage. Zekel going to do the disarm. Disarm coming out onto Buffalo Bill as well. All he can really do is punch Zekel and get the roar in order to get a slow on him. Both of these guys get the weapons back. Zekel is going to go for a John Rush right now as he wants to go for some damage. Barry coming out, and Buffalo Bill is just going to bail out of it. Grapple hook coming out for Zekel into shortest stun in the world onto Buffalo. Has parry up for a little bit longer. Buffalo does have himself safety chicken proccing right now. Charge heal off of Zekel. Zekel's health gets low. Maledict coming out into Buffalo Bill, so no healing available for the Warrior for a little bit. Trying to get that execute onto Zekel though. Can he do it? Buffalo Bill's health is not doing that good. But that's going to be Killing Spree coming down right now. Can he heal off of Zekel at all? Fear coming down. Trinkets out of it. Vanish cheap shot, and Buffalo Bill is going to go down. Had Zekel in a very low health for a moment. And that fear was going to be the end game. Maybe if he used up fear to get a trinket out early for Zekel, that would have been the best way. Use the fear maybe as soon as Zekel went in for a grapple hook. Might have been a better choice. Zekel going to sap it to Zakati. Zakati's going to get some free damage a little bit on him. Not too much damage though. Is Zakati still playing the big Sindragosa, Breath Sindragosa? I think he might be. Disarm coming down to Zakati right now as he approaches as a Frost DK. Zekel's going to get a stun on him. Ledgeborn coming down for Zakati though. Gonna get some damage onto Zekel. Make sure the dot is rolling at least. Gouge coming down. Guy is trying to get a set of blind coming in pretty early right now. Jets out over the trinket. Wants to end Zekel right now. Clocker shot is coming out as he gets a big old breath as under Ghost down. Big old dragon airstrike coming down. Zakati should change up his playstyle though. Something what top damage was doing. You know, less breath, less of that big cooldown abilities, because they don't really seem to do that much for Frost, and more consistent damage. That's really all you can do. More like a obliterate playstyle, but maybe Zakati doesn't want to do that. Maybe Zakati believes in the cleave right now. Gonna get another slow into Zekel. Zekel has a heal rolling right now, keeping him afloat. Disarm coming in onto Zakati, stun to follow. Zekel keeps overlapping his disarms with stuns. Needs to stop doing that as best as possible, because right now Zakati, as he pops Transfusion, gets a back-to-back Death Strike available. If he was disarmed for that, Zakati wouldn't be able to get a single heal. Maledict Trinket rolling onto Zekel right now as Zakati survives that killing spree. And Zekel is just going to go to the other side of the pillar and wait out Zakati for just a little bit. Vanish coming in, or Stealth coming in, I guess. Zakati's looking for him. Will he be able to find him? Knows exactly where he's at. Gets sapped out. No way out of that one. Gonna get a reroll. Not the best buff ever, but can make it work. Cheap shot coming down. Zakati breaks out with Lichborn immediately. Zekel gives himself, I think, another reroll. Disarm coming down to Zakati. Short stun coming down to Zekel. He breaks out of it, though, with a trinket. Tried to go for a stun onto Zekel, I'm pretty sure, or Zakati. But as Lichborn, not let him get stunned up at all. Zekel, if you want to go for stun now, you should be able to get a full stun to Zakati without any DRs. Safety chicken proc, and Zakati just trying to line away from him. Is going to go into a big transfusion, getting stunned up. On his transfusion, though, Maledict Trinket to hit Zakati, so no healing available afterwards. Is Zakati locked out? Going to get an AMS rolling right now. Blind coming in by Zekel to get another reset. Is he going for another reset with Saps on Zakati? He could do it. Sap coming in. Going to play the long game. Boxing gloves, might as well, dude. What's the green smoke? I think it's a toy. A lot of people have this toy, like Gladiator guys have this toy where you just like drink something and then you just have big old green smoke coming out of them during burst, most likely. This is going to be Zekel. Gets the killing spree onto Zakati. Death back coming in as he gets disarmed. Zekel needs to burn through a lot more health of a Death Knight. Stun coming down to Zekel. Trying to go for Dragon's Breath right now. Is he going to be able to do anything with that Breath of Synagosa? Nope, gonna run out fairly quickly, even as he gets himself a empowered ruin weapon. Zakati's just done, man. I think he's just done chasing after this rogue, man. Zika's playing the long game, being an outlaw, he can't heal for a lot, even at 18% dampening. Zakati gets out of that with Lichborn. Once you go for transfusion right now onto Zika, has a SimCC rolling right now. With Remorseless Winter, gonna get a stun onto Zekiel as Zekiel continues to do damage. Short stun off that. Maybe Zekiel will finally go down. Does he have another heal? Does have a concoction rolling. Zakati's damage just isn't enough to take out Zekiel, but down he goes regardless. That's why I think Zakati should have went for less bursty cooldowns. Because he's trying to kind of all-in people with that big old Dragon Strike by the Dragon, and then Breathless Dragosa as well. This is gonna be versus Pelter. Is Pelter gonna allow him to get some heals? Doesn't look like it. Gonna drop into cat form. I think Akadi's just yeah, I think he's just gonna get into damage. Frost DK versus Boomkin. Fire Eaters Vile from Darkmoor Fair. Oh, Darkmoor Fair, isn't that up right now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's up right now, boys. What's the best race for Horde Rogue? Orc, Blood Elf, or Undead I think are really good. I like Naborn because I think they look cool. Zakati does get a grip onto Pelter, interrupt onto New Moon combo. He's going to jump into Bear form, short stun coming out. Barks can come in for Pelter right now as he's taking some damage from Zakati. Thorns coming down, he's just going to AMS those. Those are going to feed him actually a lot of runic power with that AMS. Going to blaze through all those Thorns. Getting bashed up right now. Lichborn coming down and fails to tries to go for a double stun. It's going to get interrupted onto one of his spells. He's going to get maledicted out actually. Punch not looking that amazing. Going to get all the heals through the maledict. Grip coming in. Going to get a maledict onto Zakati. Zakati's no way of healing right now. Does have a death pact if he needs to use it. That's probably what he should be aiming for. As well as just trying to get himself a new moon setup. Trying to get the full moon going. Safety trick coming down for Zakati. Punch doesn't look at that amazing. Looks like he might get it. Does get cleaved. While Zakati is on Frost. Not even on his main spec. Up next is going to be Dead. End up his Mog a little bit. That's a much easier Mog for me to get from Dead actually. If I did decide to put Dead's Mog in the video. The sword, the chest, the pants. That's all he needs. As the gloves and the everything else, just not going to do it. Doesn't need to look for anything new. Dead is trying to do some damage to Zakati. Zakati's health is going down little by little. Does get hit into a freeze. Trick gets out of it into AMS coming down right now. Stun coming down, but Dead is going to take him out. Did get hit by the freeze. Remorseless Winter for a moment. Okay, is up next. As a Subtlety Rogue versus Dad. Dad is going to hit Cannibalize up and running at 33% dampening. Going to get a fair amount of healing off that. Flare down, trap down. Which angle is OK going to take him on from? There's the question. Trap coming in again. He's playing Subtleties. He's going to have to play for the long game. Shadow Step and add Dead. Going to get hit with a root of the bad. Dead is going to be able to disengage. Throwing grenades right now as he's popping cooldowns. Double grenades. And OK is going to take a lot of damage off of this right now. Dead's just going to get the hell away from OK right now. Maledict Chicken rolling onto the Rogue as he tried to go for an evasion. And OK doesn't have a lot of health. Get hit with a freeze. Could go down right now as evasion is available. But Dead just has him. That's a lot of damage out of the Survival Hunter in a single go. And it's going to take him down to the bleed, it looks like. The bleed is there, it just doesn't do that much. And OK is going to go for another Shadow Strikes. More Shadow Strikes onto Dead. Cheap Shot coming down. Dead Tricks out of it. That was just playing with his food at that point. Alright, but let's get a new one going. Let's get another one going. Orange Pandaren better than all. The Orange Pandaren does look pretty dope though. I like that. I really like Makar. Orcs look so good. Makar is not terrible either. Makar isn't terrible either, man. I like Makar. Hey, if you want to play Makar, they're not bad at all. The secondary racial stuff is not bad depending on the spec. Yeah, they're also some pretty good for like pure DPS. Better than Nightborn at least, I think. We could check it actually. EU 129, 130. Alright boys, take like 5 minutes to get some new people in there. While we check at hero damage and I get something to eat. Hero damage, here we go. Let's actually look what's the best race for rogues right now. So this is for PvE rating. This is for PvE rating. Makar is the best for Assas, by the way. Holy shit. No wonder we're using Toxic Blade. We're not the bleed spec. We can use. Oh my god, that's nuts. Makar. Wow. Single target for AoE, Night Elf, day and night. Night Elf is apparently amazing for the AoE part. Wow. Holy shit. Frost rotation smaller than similar to Fury 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Except Frost doesn't have a lot of damage body count compared to Fury. Fury actually has damage. Better than 11, 10 days. Nice, you work. How pretty cool, man. Hey, day after that is gonna be a new patch, by the way. Hey, Dale, wondering if I could actually join as a prot. Yeah, go for it, Gruesel. I'll be down for a prot. Not worried because they don't really heal, but if Gruesel does something insane, crazy, we'll see if it's ban worthy. I'll allow one tank. It'll be Gruesel. If you found something crazy, let him do it. If it's overpowered, it'll be just a one-time thing. What are the best races? Undead is the best for Outlaw. Huh. Dwarf, then Blood Elf. There's Nightborn. It's so bad. Nightborn is bad for Assas, but for Outlaw, it's so bad. Should we roll to Belf? Or Undead? A Subtlety. Subtlety day and night for Night Elf. That racial, the haste and the crit, I guess, is nice. Now it's Void Elf, then Undead, Pandaren, Nightborn, and then Troll, because he doesn't need that haste. Assassin Troll is not that good anymore? I guess you don't even need haste, but randomized stats is better. Hey Dalaran, do you recommend 2 slow weapons or 1 dagger, 1 slow weapon for Alan? Either one, Alan. Both of them are good. Not going to change the damage that much. Patches after my birthday, it is Tivark 815. I checked out Warlock, apparently Trolls take the lead by a long shot. Let me check. By the way, if you want to do this website, here you go, chat. If you want to check out racials. Racials don't matter that much, by the way. Like they're at most 1% or Troll, 2% damage increase. Or at least for Affliction. Demology, Troll, wow. That's nuts. Oh yeah, everybody's running demonic consumption now. That's overpowered. And then there's Destro. Troll, yeah, Troll is leading charge in all of them. What about Demonology and Nightborn? Not that much. And Destro? Nightborn, not that much. Affy? Nightborn is not that bad, actually. Kind of in the middle. What's another class we should look at, boys? Maybe Mage? What about Mages? Arcane. Troll. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh boy. Boy. What is that? What is that damage? What is that? Pharaoh's the hardest to decave their pillars. Pharaoh's the hardest to deal for Death Knight is their pillars. True. Fire Mage, let's look at fire. Void Elf. I guess for the passive damage increases. Also, they are playing like Scrutiran, Touch, Conflagration, Pyroclasm build. So for PvE. This is a PvE build. And it's like all the gear that they would use in the Sims. So be aware. About Wood Elf, Lightforged, Dwarf. Makar is apparently really good. I'm surprised. Blood Elf is not that good. Nightborn is better than Blood Elf, huh? Interesting. And then Frost, Dwarf. So many crits, and you get the value of that crits with a Dwarf. It is nutty. What other class should we look at? What other class? Demon Hunter? What's Demon Hunter? Havoc. Night Elf, Day, Night, and then Blood Elf. They don't have a lot of options. Don't even feel bad. What about Survival Hunter? Gnome. Gnomes! Are you kidding me, right? You're kidding me. Gnomes. Out of all these gnomes. And these Blur Talents and Wilderness Survival. Then it's Mungus Blur Talents, Latent Poison, and Latent Poison, Blur Talents. Wow. Gnome with that passive haste. And Goblin for the passive haste. Then Troll for the on-use haste. Then Blood Elf for the crit. Human for the, I guess, old stats by 2%. Undead for the, just the extra effect. Nightborn to the bottom. Oh my god. That's so fun. I like looking at stuff like that, man. Let's get an Kultiran. Get an Kultiran. Yeah, Kultirans I don't think are going to be that amazing on a lot of these. I think the Zendalaria are going to make a play, but Kultirans only bring that passive racial and like 2% versatility or something like that. So unless this class is to do all verse, I don't think Kultirans are going to be that great. But that racial is pretty good. Check my Whisper. Okay. What's that Whisper? As a Pharaoh from early who want to do 1v1 for me for some while. Can we do that? Who procs? You versus ML? You have ML Drool though, right? Or another Feral? Can I go again, please? I fucked it? Yo, no problem. Alright, who's got people, man? Send me a message right now. Send me PM if you got people. We'll do one more 5v5 1v1 and we'll do some duels. We'll do 1v1 duels. One more 5-5 1v1 and then some duels. Thanks for the stream, Dal. I need food though. No, this is why I've been eating the pizza in my free time, man. Did anyone eat the crust? I always fucking eat the crust, dude. It's just bread. I like bread. Alright. I'm the feral that wants to duel. Sure, guys can duel if you want them. Crust is the best when it's stuffed crust. I even like it plain. I like stuffed crust is great, but I also like it plain. I don't know. It's like it tastes like toast. I like bread. I like bread by itself. Am I weird? Probably. That's okay. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Alrighty. Where we're at, boys, where we're at. Let's get another one going. Another audio. Hopefully I saved that other one. And we got, what do we got? Switch. What do we got today? We got ourselves. Now, it's not actually Pillow. That's not actually Pillow. That's Gruesel. Just with the name Pillow Power. But he is playing prod. We'll let him. We'll let him. He said he found something overpowered. We're gonna allow it. We're gonna allow something in the name of Pillow himself. He should go first too, maybe. Should he go first? If he said he's gonna find something busted, we'll let him play prot once. We usually don't let tanks in these, but we'll let this. It's gonna be Dad on one side, Woodlesser and Pelcher, Silken, so they got a new guy, new Fury Warrior, and Zeke coming back. Zeke is up first versus these guys. They're still trying to figure out who's first. It looks like it's Pillow with Buffalo Bill. X-Side is gonna be coming back at him, and Anxiety is getting another chance. Zakati going back to Unholy. Is it gonna be Pillow first? Pillow Power? It's Gruesel. It's Gruesel, so it's not actually Pillow. At least I don't think it's actually Pillow. Pretty sure this is Gruesel. He's a viewer of ours. But it looks like it's going to be Buffalo Bill versus Ezekiel as first up. We're going to call the guy... Again, one more time for the YouTube. That's not actually Pillow. At least I don't think. That is Gruesel. Just name Pillow Power because he's a fan. So I'm going to call him Pillow. Just because I see the name Pillow. It's easy to say Pillow. I know it's Gruesel. I'm gonna call him Pillow, but it's not actually Pillow. I know it's confusing everybody. Now that everybody is nice and confused, we're gonna get to our duel. It's gonna be Buffalo Bill versus Zeke. Zeke getting disarmed. Grapple hook coming in as parry coming out right now as well. Buffalo Bill's actually able to get so much damage off Zeke. 4-star cooldowns and didn't get to hit into those as he got a big old yeet leap out of there. Sun coming out right now. Killing speed to follow. Buffalo Bill not chicken available for a while. Has a heal if he needs to. Vanish coming out for Zeke right now as he's trying to bail away, trying to go for a reset. Buffalo is trying to find him. Buffalo, sometimes you'll just need to run into the group of people. If you think the rogue could be anywhere, if you want to run through the people, whirlwind, try to see if you can get the rogue out, that's fine. Because Zeke kind of did exploit that, didn't he? Buffalo Bill is going to get himself a heel rolling mallet trick coming out. Zeke charging off that trick coming out. Zeke into a disarm short stun into Buffalo Bill. Buffalo has all the punches in the world. Look at him punching at the road. Got his weapons back. Gets the disarm onto Zeke. Zeke tried to bail out of it. Big leap coming in for Buffalo. Trying to get Zeke into the execute. Gouge coming in, but he breaks out of it. He's going to go for a Blaze Storm right now. No CC available. Zeke is eating himself. A Mally tricky coming down, see a safety tricky came out, and that's going to be a execute onto Zeke. I got so mouthful towards the end of it, but that was a nice play. But Buffalo Bill played it out really well. Zeke went for a ditch effort at the end with a maledict. Not enough, and Buffalo Bill has a safety trick procket right now. Not a good opportunity and not a good place to be, but Pelcher got that out of the way, so that's a pretty massive one. That's a 2-minute cooldown that Buffalo Bill simply won't be able to get. He needs to go for heals. Pelcher could end him. He needs to go for a mass root play. How is Pelcher going to play it? Going to go around behind Buffalo. Buffalo's expecting Pelcher to be in front of him. Doesn't look behind him though. Doesn't expect the Druid behind him as he comes out with a big old root into Buffalo Bill. Gonna eat some free damage. Buffalo Bill gonna go for a commanding shout. Big heal coming out. Gonna get stunned up pretty early. Pelcher could go for maybe disarm if he has one. Stun coming into Pelcher. Does get Thorns up and running, but Buffalo doesn't care. Needs to get the heals up and running. Good disengage right now. Gonna stay with Pelcher. Hitting through the Thorns. Gonna be a Bad play right now. Gonna pay for it as Pelcher's continue to pump free, easy damage. Insta-cast. Buffalo Bill barely has any health and does go down to an insta-cast by Buffalo. Zakati's up next. Wanted to send out Pilaf. Zakati, let Pelcher get full reheal. Let Pilaf play because these duels are gonna go so far in. It's okay. He's gonna go for a big old Mally play. Gonna be AMS coming down for Zakati. Mally came down to Pelcher. Does still have Incarn rolling. Zakati's actually trying to pale back a little bit. Gonna be a silence onto Zakati. No interrupt available for him for a bit. Pelcher's trying to get does get an interrupt. Does realize that he was silenced for a moment. And Zakati's, what's he gonna do next? Check it out. Pelcher is up next, or are they actually gonna listen to me? Is Pilaf actually gonna be able to play? Are they gonna let Pilaf play? Are they gonna let Grussel play? Or is Lycerian gonna come at him? It looks like Lycerian is gonna get at him. Zakati is trying to run away from him for a moment. I think he's trying to tell Grussel. Have Grussel go next. It's gonna be Zakati with Lichborn coming out. Big old chance fusion coming in. Healing all through all of Lycerian's damage as Lycerian is getting a lot of value damage off of this. Zakati is still taking a lot of damage as Shield of Vengeance coming down. Islot looking all the great. Health pretty low. Death Pack coming in at the very end. Stun coming on to Lycerian. Does get a trinket off it. And still a lot of holy damage rolling to Zakati. Gets stunned up. Flash of light coming out and does end him with a judgment. Bill of Power is up next. Does get a nice little interrupt onto Lycerian. That is going to be a prod. Let's see how Lycerian deals with it. Maybe Pilaf did find something crazy right now in terms of damage for prod. Maybe he found an OP playstyle for prod. Gonna get slowed out though. No way for him to deal with slow. Is gonna use his gnome racial to get out of it though. He's gonna get a reflect going to Lycerian in case Lycerian did want to go for a reflect Hodge. Bill of Power is still hanging out in there. And somehow healing. Not really sure how prods heal. He's continuing to use Stomp as much as he can. Hasn't used the cooldown yet. Did use one defensive for a bit, which reduces how much damage Lycerian deals to him. With Demoralize and Shout. Then there's Last Stand and then Shield Wall. That's two cooldowns I need to work on and pay attention to. Stun coming into Lycerian. Bill of Power is going to go for the big avatar damage. Finally, he is on the eye level with the Paladin for once. Does the reflect rolling. Not going to be a stun out of Lycerian though. And Pilaf is continuing to run around the circle, around the pillar in that avatar form, trying to get those stumps in, but cannot quite catch up to Lycerian. He's just not even running faster than him. He's just running at normal speed. Pilaf just has no way to get rid of slows besides his racial. And he already used that earlier. We'll have maybe about a minute left on that. At least I want to say, because this is what, minute 30? Maybe I want to say a minute cooldown. It's just so inconsequential in my opinion. Lycerian is just going to mat up, going to go to the other side of the pillar. Is in 6% dampening. How's he going to play against this prod? Can't quite deal damage to him. But he doesn't take damage from the prod really either. Stun coming in by Pill of Power. This is finally able to connect with the Paladin. Can you finally get some damage into him? Paladin's health is starting to drop little by little. Does a reflect up and running. And Pill of Power is going to get another stun into Lycerian. Hodge coming down off that with wings. Pill of Power trinkets out of it. Is going to jump down for a moment. Is he going to leap away maybe? No, just going to stay down here with the Paladin. He's taking a lot of holy damage right now. Demolish shot coming in with the last stand on top of it. Big defensives coming in. Just to get that shield block up and running. Maybe even a, oh my god, he's taking so much holy damage right now. As a prod, I think he's done. I don't know what it was overpowered, Grussel. I don't know what it is, this overpowered thing you talked about for prot. But I don't know if I saw it. It is going to be X side versus Lycerian. Cheap shot coming out is going to get a big old damage with Vendetta rolling right now. Lycerian still holding on to Trinket, Bop, and Bubble right now. He's just trying to bail away from the... I want to say Warrior. Trying to bail away from the Rogue. Is going to get a flashlight heals off of that defensive Hodge. Going to throw a Hammer at Xade. Shield of Vengeance coming down. Xade doesn't want to be anywhere near it. Does get a kidney shot into Lycerian. Popping down that Shield of Vengeance. Is going to bop out of it. He's going to try to get some damage. Holy damage as Xade is right on top of him. Xade comes out. I think trying to go for a cheap shot. Not going to be able to get anything out of it. Should have stayed in that stealth with Vanish. And up next is going to be Zanxiety versus Lycerian. Maybe it was OP, not just not against Red. Maybe it was OP. Who knows? Because I played against a prop myself as an outlaw. And they were easily countable because they don't have mobility, so you just kind of stay out of that melee range with them, and you have that outlaw 3 extra yards of range. I don't really know. Bubble coming out for Lycerian early as he sees wings for Zanxiety. Decided to bubble while at high health. Interesting play. Hodge coming down onto Zan though as he's continuing to stay offensive. He's still at least building resources. Gonna man up on a mount. Flashlights are coming down for both of these two as they are hitting into 19% dampening. Zan still has cooldowns available. Gonna get hit with a slow no hand of freedom coming out for the Pala. Unless Aaron is able to just line his side and slow away Zan's damage using those pillars to as best of extent as he can, is going to start dropping down damage a little bit, but at least Zan doesn't have wings anymore. Lysarian does have wings if he ever needs to use them. Maybe even 1 minute wings if that's what he's playing on. Hodge coming down. No trick out available for Lysarian though. No more bop or bubble or anything. Zan isn't going for massive damage though right now. Wings coming out for Lysarian. Needs to go for mass heal. Safety trick and get a trigger right now. Shield of Vengeance popping for Zan. And Zan does take him out with that Shield of Vengeance. Very well played. Up next is going to be Silken. Gonna get a stun onto Zan though with his big troll rage shell. Gonna go for some big haze damage. That's gonna be eye for an eye by Zan coming out right now. And Silken is gonna get away from him for a moment as short wings come out. Silken just gonna get some slows on him and try to bail. Is gonna get himself a bloodthirst off him to get himself moving faster. And is gonna go behind the pillar, continuing to run, saving out his big defenses for later. Zan still has bubble or bop, which is gonna be hard for Silken to get through him. Zan is continuing to heal as much as possible. Silken is going to engage him as soon as Zan is all ready to go. Hodge coming down, trick out of his stun coming onto Zan's anxiety. Can Silken go for some big damage right now onto Zan though? Is going to be popping off cooldowns into a disarm. Bob coming out right now for Zan. Trying to hit Silken. Going to be a shield trinket coming down right now. Leap coming in, but Zan is already a step ahead, is mounted up and ready to go versus Silken. Silken is going to get massive heals off this, has opportunity. There's going to be 4 Barons on the Paladin. Can he do anything out of it? Going to get massive heals to sustain him. They're coming out onto Zan for a short moment. Maledict Trinket rolling onto Zan right now. No way for him to heal. Can he get him that execute range right now? Maledict Trinket coming down to Silken as well. No way out of it, and Zan does end up taking him out. He has another flashlight that he can go for. Wow, that was some good outplay by Zan. What the hell? Zan, and Dead does get himself another Mog rolling. It's like an Executioner's Mog. Does get a mount up and running. Oh no, changes Mog again. That's what happened. Just changes Mog in the arena. Just circling him. What is this? It's like these yaks just met each other like, brother, brother, we meet again in this arena. What is this? What is this? I don't understand. Also, I'm getting like random lags. I think every time these guys change Mogs. These guys are changing Mogs on the arena. What the fuck? What is this? Every time they change Mogs, they get like a stutter. What is this? Oh my god, I'm seconds away from just leaving this duel, dude. They're just having the duel of Mogs. I think that's what it is. Let's see whose Mog is better. What is this? Wish Arms was playable? Yeah. No, Arms is playable. It's just not that great for duels, man. Transmog contest? I see. This is going to be Dead getting some grenades. Going to be stunned out in the open. Tricky coming out early. Going to get that aspect of the Eagle. Trying to get some range damage to Zan. Going to hit him with a trap. Bubble coming out for Zan. And Dead is going to sprint out of there with the aspect of the Cheetah. Zan is going to go mounting up on a horse. It's going to be Dead getting himself a defensive rolling with Pet Sag. Zan's bubble does go down. Mounted Tricky coming down onto Zan though. She gets the Shield of Vengeance up and running. Zan is trying to get close to Dead before the shield pops. The shield does pop with a grenade for Dead. And Dead is going to disengage again. Has all that range damage onto Zan. Medic Bench is coming out. And Zan is going to go for flashlights back to back. 39% dampened for both of these guys. Zan no longer has a big defense anymore, but so no, Dead does have a turtle shell though, and Zan is trying to get some resources off of the pet, as that's all he can really do. He's going to get a few flashlights while he's down on mana. He's going to get resources from the pet. Dead is going to go for a cannibalize off of the dwarf's corpse, trying to siphon through the meat and the beard hair, because there's a lot of that. He's going to be resummoning his pet, and Zan is going to go for another heal. Dead is just going to go for another Manic Bandit right now. Both of these guys just getting healed up to full. That's going to be Zan trying to pick up the eyes, I think, in case Dead goes into Kama. Dead is going to be able to throw a few grenades at Zan as he has cooldowns rolling. Trap coming down to Zan, stun coming down to Dead. Wings coming out for Zan. Is he going to be able to cleave damage into Dead as Pet Sack comes out again? Going to keep him nice and healthy. Does have Turtle Shell in case things go bad, and is going to pre-turtle this right now. Does get a disengage rolling. Retrap coming up right now. Zan is going to get a heal. Dead is going to get a Manic Bandage. It looks like both of these guys are going to recover. Zan has a trinket available now. Does have a trap rolling for Dead. Or Dead has a trap rolling for him. Kama coming out for Dead. Zan could go pick up the eyes. He's going to eat that freezing trap. And Dead is going to be able to sit a few seconds longer, reposition himself while in that camo. Zan is just going to chill in that freezing trap for a little bit. Flashlights are coming out. And Dead is going to go for first aid. Zan is going to pick up the eyes. Does pick him up. Sometimes they don't pick up. Dead sees him. Does get a dot on him rolling early. Zan is going to bail behind there. Not going to approach Dead, it looks like. Zan is waiting for his bop or bubble. Bop available in about a minute 18, so he does have it up very, very soon. Shield event is coming up very soon. That is going to get that range stun available onto Zan. Going to get some easy free damage with Aspect of the Eagle. And Zan is going to bail behind there as soon as Dead pops the cooldown. He's going to get himself some easy free heals. That is going to pull the pet back so Zan doesn't get resources. Shield events available for Zan. Dead does have a heal rolling. Does have traps already set up. Trying to coax Zanxiety out. It looks like Zan doesn't want to do that. He wants to sit behind his own pillar. Kind of approach Dead on his own terms. Is he going to hodge him? Does land a hodge. Hand of Freedom into a freezing trap. Chickens out of it immediately. Trying to get some damage stun into Dead. Wings are coming out. And that's going to be another freezing trap. It is going to be short though. Can Zan follow up with some mobility off that? Is going to pony up. Dead is going to have to eat the damage from the Paladin for a little bit. Does he have a pet sack available? I think he does have one rolling ahead of time. We just didn't really get to see the animation. Does get dots rolling into Zan with another concoction. What is that? I guess it was like a racial that got thrown at random. Manning Bender's coming out for Dead. Then is going to get himself a flash of light. Probably these guys both have Mallet available as well. Zan is going to get hit with a stun. No Shield Avenge is Bop available if he needs to. Dead is going to get some easy damage from a distance though. Does have his big burst available. Does have his big cooldowns rolling. There's going to be Mallet Chicken onto Zan. Doesn't have any way to heal. Does have a Shield Avenge. Is going to get popped. That wasn't anywhere near that, it looked like. And Zan doesn't have barely any heal. Trying to harpoon. The pet is going to end up killing him. The pet ended up killing Zan. And somehow he got a freezing trap on Zakati. Interesting. Let's say we're going to get himself some free 3 easy kills. Alright, boys. Let's go for 1v1s then, yeah? Not going to go well, especially against the Pala. I don't know. Dead did pretty good. I mean, Zan, he played really well. I guess just about everybody he played. But Dead did pretty good there, too. Alrighty, boys. 5 1v1s are over. Let's get some 1v1s going. Zakati and Catrican. Get ready, boys. You versus you. Do we do random arenas or some specific ones? I mean, Hero Damage is not born. Arms Warrior has negative 0.7. It's in the negative? Wait, hold on. I want to see this. From T, I want to see this shit. What is this? Get another rule going. Cat and Zakati, let me know when you guys are ready. What did that say? Is the other Feral? The Anxiety, can I duel Dead? Please, normal 1v1. He wanted to duel the Feral. I guess the Feral would have to be in somebody's group. If you want to be like Chicken's group or something, we could. But right now, I'm ready to 1v1 Cat. Cat, let me know, my dude. We're going to pull these down so I have them. Catchkin versus Dead is going to be the first duel of the day, boys. First duel of the night. Jump, land, start. Cool. I thought they were crazy in 2v2s with heals. Who? Red Pallies? Arms is good damage, but 0 healing. That's what makes him great again. That's what makes it again in 1v1. Let me actually look at this chat. Chat, look at this. You only look for Warrior. Arms. Somebody said something about arms on damage. Whoa. Wow, Nightborn is actually that low. But then again, you do no magic damage. So doesn't that make sense? What about Fury? Nightborn doesn't do a lot. Protection. Nightborn doesn't do a lot either. Huh. Is there another class that's all physical damage? Because I'm surprised for Outlaw it's even like... even a sliver. 0.5. 0.05. That's how little damage DPS it is. So literally if I went Undead or Blood Elf, I would have more damage increase than my 0.5%. No, it's not even 0.5. It's 0.05. That's how little of a DPS increase I get with Nightborn. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Do it 2v2? Yeah, I like to get my cabs done from time to time. I'd be down to do my 2s for like real games or whatever. I'm with Dead. I'm ready to 1v1 Catrican. Okay, boys. Invite, spectator, match. Catrican, Zakari. 2. It is gonna be Dead. Oh no. It's gonna be... we keep calling Zakari Dead sometimes because I'm thinking Undead, Unholy Death Knight. And I still think Dead because you got all these dead pets around him. What's wrong with my brain, chat? What is wrong with my brain? It is going to be Zakati versus Catrican. It is going to be Unholy Death Knight versus a Warrior. Now, I know it might look like... So who do you guys think would win? Unholy Death Knight or a Warrior? Because I'm thinking, first of all, Unholy Death Knight easily, more healing, the pet damage, dot damage, all that good jazz. Do we have Dead, and can we have Zakati, Zanzati, Dead and Zanzati leave for the sake of YouTube? Catrican is going to be the Fury Warrior. He is a heal god as long as dampening doesn't really hamper him down. This is going to do a lot of damage here. Lots of healing. Doesn't have a lot of CC, but doesn't need a lot of CC. So it depends what kind of playstyle this you go for. I'll try. There he goes. And that's going to be Zakati on the team alliance. Just take a little cat nap right now. Or like a puppy nap. I like his boots though, by the way. Look like horseshoes in a way. You can see the feet a little bit. He's just taking a dab, just chilling. Before the duel, Zakati has a lot of healing. Not gonna go for a Lynchborn. Gonna go for a normal IBF for these duels. Interesting choice. Doesn't want to get stunned up, I guess, by Catrican, or doesn't want to get slowed. This is going to be Catrican opening up with big cooldowns off the bat. Zakati is going to go for a big IBF off the bat as he gets himself the Army of the Dead and the big Abomination. Catrican is going to try to leap in, but he gets gripped midway and he's trying to get away. You see he's getting necrotic down by Zakati. It's going to Mallet Chicken onto Catrican as Dead. Zakati continues to necrotic down Catrican's health completely. Mallet and his own necrotics. Cat is just continuing to run from the army that is the Army of the Dead. Is going to go for massive heals. Gets out of that stun, second stun coming out by the pet, and Catrican's continue to heal as necrotics keep hitting him. Zakati is just continuing to go for transfusion death strikes back to back to back. This is trying to deal with the Warrior. It looks like Zakati's health is going down little by little. Needs to go for more healing. Catrican is getting necrotic out little by little, but it's still pumping damage. Still healing pretty regularly. Both of these guys are in a stalemate right now. Zakati's health is dropping in that execute range little by little. Catrican does get himself a charge off to get a little bit more healing. Zakati needs to make sure to necrotic his health out a little bit early. He does get AMS and Safety Trinket rolling right now. Fear coming in. Grips Catrican before he can get himself a nice charge rolling. Zakati's health is not looking that good. He's going to have to go for Death Bag. Catrican tried to stun him before that Death Bag. Gonna go for Blaze Storm right now. Zakati's health is all looking that amazing. In that execute range, it does go down by Catrican as he just punched through the heavy armor and the healing that is the Unholy Death Knight by putting out some unholy damage himself and healing for a ton compared to the damage that Zakati can do. Very first duel, very well done. It is literally the first setup we got right now. Off the bat. Let's go. I say Unholy should win, says Necrotic stacking up. I would think so too. I didn't even know he would go for Mally Trinket, but that is a nice setup. Just try to Necrotic out Catrican's health healing. But Catrican just, I think, has more sustained damage. Zakati might just want to play it a little bit differently. Zakati is ready. Let me know when Catrican is ready. Alstani, my man, what's up, dude?
Now I have 4 pieces, and also I look bad because I don't have them. Transmog and any more 5B5 1B1.
Most likely not tonight, Althani, but tomorrow for US. And we have Saturday that we might do duels. Monday we can do duels, maybe. Tuesday we might be able to do some duels. Wednesday we could potentially do duels. Not a guarantee. But on EU, today 5-5s are done. We're just gonna do some 1v1s. Can we get a hashtag Althani for being a goddamn beauty, my man? Thank you so much, dude. Althani in the fucking chat, boys. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, my dude. I appreciate it. Glad you got 4 pieces, man. Glad you got 4 pieces from the raid. That's dope. That's better than no pieces, am I right? Jesus, he's an amazing warrior. He can, isn't he? Can I compete busy? More than welcome to, man. Probably not today, but more than welcome to him. Ready? Alrighty. Catrican and Zakati. Random match. We're gonna do random matches unless I feel like I have to step in. Like if Catrican, let's say, is in a game where he just cannot win. It feels like it's just like too one-sided. Not a lot he can really do. Then I'll step in for either one of the boys. But it looks like Zakati can maybe change up a play or two. That is best out of 3. First one goes to Catrican. If Dad and Zanzati can bail out of these for the YouTubes, that'll be beautiful. Yeah, Catboy. Catboy. How do you join the 1v1s? You challenge somebody and you add me on reality, and then you communicate with that person telling them, hey, I want to duel you. You get it squared away, and then I spectate it. Easy. It's basically join our duels. LFG and such, it works too. Anyway, what do you plan to get me for my birthday? What do you want to work for your birthday? I don't really know. I don't really know. I can duel chicken. Pelter? You want to duel a boomkin? Depends on the class, I guess you are. Because if it's like a rogue, I think it'll be too much of a stomp, maybe. Dude, soon, March 12th, we're gonna play these boys. It's gonna be Kachikan on the team Horde, coming out as a Fury Warrior, charging in at Zakati right now. Look at his guts, man. This man has guts for glory. Zakati's gonna go for a Lichborn play this time. He's gonna go for not IBF. Wants to go for more defensives whenever he needs to. Is going to get himself some necrotics rolling early onto Katrick, and then Katrick is going to get early healing. Actually, is going to get slow. Trying to LOS Zakati's damage. Big Army of the Dead coming down right now. And Katrick needs to start healing through it. Is actually AoE cleaving the Army of the Dead. Does get a reflect rolling. Is going to be able to reflect some of the spells from one of the casters. But Katrick's health is not looking that amazing. Going to get charge heal off of one of the pets right now. Going to get a charge heal off of Dead or Zakati afterwards as Zakati's Lichborn does wear down. Katrick does get himself another Blade Storm rolling. Katrick is continuing to pummel damage in Zakati. But look at Zakati's health is not moving nearly as fast as we saw it last duel. It looks like he changed up something in the strat, maybe some of the honor talents. It looks like it's his Katrick's health that's slowly inching its way to depletion little by little. Gonna get a Maledict onto Katrick. He does get a reflect rolling. Katrick is gonna have to fight through that. Maledict is gonna get a commanding shout. Stun coming out onto Zakati. Another charge heal. Zakati's safety trick is actually getting procced. It looks like Katrick is trying to turn this around, trying to get Zakati's health into that execute range. And Zakati is trying to go for massive healing right now, spending all his resources into heals. Katrick is still holding on to his trick because Zakati gets a heal or he gets a stun. Zakati does use death pack right now, gets a grip onto Cat, doesn't want to let Cat get any kind of healing. Katrick is going to have to go for mass heal. Trick gets out of the stun out of Zakati, short stun by the pet, and Katrick is continuing to heal. Zakati's health isn't an execute at range. He does have Lichborn rolling right now, big defensive, big heals coming out right now as Katrick pumps it full of damage, trying to turn around, and Katrick trying to keep his health necrotic down. Blade Storm coming out for Cat, has Zakati getting an execute. Zakati gets another death strike and another fear coming in, grip coming in, and does go down. Katrick obliterated everything that is Zakati. So much damage came out of Zakati, but so much healing for our boy Katrick. Does Zakati want to get another one going? He can even choose which arena he wants. Do you want to get a best out of 3? Because Cat already won that duel. Zakati, do you want to get a third one in just for the sake to see if you can beat Katrick? Change up your play, change up your style to see if you can nail him. Let me know, man. Nothing you can do heals more than he does damage. Zakati, I'll let you choose the arena. Best out of 5, Ruins of Lordaeron. He wants to go for a best out of 5. Okay. Okay, interesting. It's going to be Cat Recan to Lord Iaron. Here we go. Best out of 5, Ruins of Lordaeron. He's like, it's all or nothing. I like the guts. I like the guts. Ruins of Lordaeron. Katrick is now aware of the map. Zakati is aware of the map. No line of sight at all. Or maybe some line of sight that maybe Zakati can take advantage of. As always, Dad and Anxiety, if you guys would go playing Bale, that'd be great. This Cat guy is insane. Cat the god. Dude, he is the god. This man duels outside of duels. I have a suspicion. I feel like I've seen Cat. Has Cat ever posted a YouTube video?
Let me show you my transmog. My name is
Sugars?
Sugars.
Yo, Althani, you have a Discord with a section just for transmogs. If you want to post your character in the transmog section, just copy and paste the URL. You can do that there, my man, if you want to do that. Can we get a hashtag Althani in chat for being a supporter of what we do here with the beautiful donations? My man, I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you, and so does the rest of the stream. Can we get a hashtag Althani for all them beautiful donos, my man? I appreciate that. It's going to be Dead looking up at... Katrick is like my hero versus Zakati. Last chance for everything, man. Best out of 5. He's trying to turn this round into a best out of 5. If Cat wins this one, this is it, man. And Zakati does want to make a comeback with Ruins of Lordaeron. Katrick is going to go for a reflect right now early onto Zakati with a Blade Storm to follow on the Army of the Dead. There is the Army of the Mage that he's going to charge to and get a heal from for easily. Zakati's health is not going anywhere. Again, going to get a charge off of the guy, off of the ranged pet. Going to be able to get charges every time, even if Zakati does have a grip. Katrick's health is getting maledicted right now, completely necrotic out. Maybe Zakati does have a maledict, trying to get Katrick's health low. Continue to pressure him. Another charge to that pet so he can get another heal. Is actually just going to try to see if he can kill the pet right now. If he can kill the pet, that's one little bit less damage. I think he's not even fighting Zakati anymore. He's just trying to obliterate the pets while he's got it. Get him necrotic out back to back right now. Is that going to be maybe Maledict out of Zakati? As Cat is going to get a big leap into a charge. I think Zakati tried to go for a grip at the same time. Katrikan is going to get himself a commanding shout. Zakati's health is looking like it's getting a turnaround as Katrikan is sustaining. He even gets to a certain point, and now the big heals are coming off. The gloves are coming off. Stun coming in onto Cat. Trick inside of it so he can get another big heal. And Zakati does still have big death pack rolling and everything. Still has death pack if he needs it. Maledict trick coming out by Katrikan. Has a reflect rolling. Zakati is waiting to get his death pack rolling right now. Does get death pack. This is his last bastion of glory. Katrikan is still pummeling damage into the Death Knight. Lichborn coming down for Zakati. That's his one defensive. Trying to run away from Cat. Getting worse up right now. Execute ready right now. Tricky coming out. Gets executed by Katrikan. Gets completely obliterated right now. That was everything that Zakati had in his arsenal. Popped cooldowns properly to counter him as best as he can. Did he reflect his Maledict? He did not reflect his Maledict. He did not. Oh my god, that wasn't his Maledict, was it? Only he had a Maledict. Did he not roll it? He didn't reflect his Mally? He did not. He did not just now. Because he didn't Mally at all. That must have been a reflect, right? That must have been a reflect. That must have been a reflect. Oh my god, I think that is right. Oh, that is so good. Because I was thinking Katrikan had a Maledict. But if it was dead, Zakati's my mind is blown too, chat. He's actually a fucking god. So he's reflected to see the orb in 5 seconds reflected. True. I thought he used a Maledict. Resonance Gleaming Eye for the haste. And Direct Gladius Insignia for the unused. No, I'll play these trinkets. I believe you. That's a nice Razan, by the way. That haste trinket. That's a nice trinket, by the way. I believe you on that. Because I didn't see you use Mally at all, man. My god. Cat is so fun to watch. He is fun to watch. That was a good duel. Zakati and Dead. Zakati and Katrikan. GG. Good duel. That was a great one, man. Just for the verse. I feel you. I feel you. That was a good duel, man. Who's dueling next? A Feral want to duel Dead is what I heard. Who is this Feral and where do I find him? War versus DK. Duel. Katrikan versus Zakati. Here we go. Want to invite my character to sort it from there for adding B tag. Either one works, man. Or if we could have Chicken, maybe we could have maybe Pelcher open up a group for the Feral duel, Dalaran duel Feral, and the Feral can sign up or something. Tobias, you can sign up to that. I want a full stream of Double Mage for my birthday. It's next Monday. A full stream of Double Mage. Okay, well I feel like I'm getting kind of taken advantage off of that. Because then it's like I can't get to choose what I want to do for the stream. I'll think about it, Seabark. I'll think about it. Maybe some Cat and Demon Hunter and duels in the future. Some Cat versus DH? Yeah. Purple is a Demon Hunter that comes to these duels. We haven't seen him today, but I don't know if he would want to duel Cat, because that could be... I think he loses. Maybe he doesn't. Both of them heal for a lot. I was joking. I didn't know if you were joking or not. Just a few games? I'll be down for a few games. That could work. Full stream? I don't know about that, but a few games, definitely. On Pally, if anyone wants to duel. A Pally? Ooh, alright. Just queue my group versus Zakati's group. The Feral is in the group with Zakati. I'm with the Feral? Perfect. Thank you, Zakati, for helping us out, man. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate it. Alright, cool. Second duel ready. We got Dead versus the Feral. Is it certified? But Tobias is new. Друг, привет! Как дела на арене? Сейчас одни DK и Локи. Очень тяжело подняться. Подняться? I don't remember that word. I don't think I'm even saying that right. Подняться. 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 That's the word. It's not подняться, it's подняться. Здорово, Hero, вау. Как дела? У нас хорошо на стриме. Я знаю, Локи это дистро. Они кейс-болты. Они как его? Тяжко, чуть-чуть. Death Knight, DK, не очень. Думаю, это не очень плохо. Потому что я вижу много DK Warrior. Где-то between... Ну, сейчас играю с игроком называется Тикл. У него канал Тикл. Он играет Шаман Эли. Ели Шаман. Эли Шаман? How does it Russian? When it's up, yeah, I get you. Ну, мы видим не так много DK лок. Лок Шаман очень трудно перебить. Лок DK, даже не знаю. Потому что атаковать лока, у него сейчас армор. Атаковать DK, у него тоже армор. Какого хиллера у них? Паладин, тоже армор. Будет как-то трудно. Ну, что на стриме. Что спасибо, dude. Я не знаю, как это... может, как это... комп нужно другой, like RMD что-то. Хорошего на стриме тебе, большое спасибо. That's a little bit Russian. I'm sorry, I confused all of you. You guys had no idea what I was saying. I really want to make a joke about it, but then I'll get banned. You were here talking about 2 fire mages in your video. You should have allowed for clips of 2 fire mages in arena. You were talking about 2 fire mages in your video. You should have showed some clips of 2 fire mages in arena. Oh, I could have. Yeah, I actually could have done that, Seavark, but I was trying to figure out some good plays and some good video. I could have done that, but I didn't think I was that great though. Stop, sick of that. Oh my god, bit of Russian here. Ha 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 ha. Okay, can we get the duel going now, boys? Can we get actual duel? I just a little bit of Russian in chat. All right, jump, land, start. It's gonna be duel versus. Not Foggy and Zakati, not Dead and Zakati. It is gonna be. I want to find this Feral's name. It's gonna be Feral. Spoiler. Random arenas for everybody. There's more than a little? Oh, come on. I tried to make a sentence out of it, dude. Every time somebody in Russian... Major. Oh, okay. Major Domas. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Major's pretty good. Wait, is that Major... the Major I know? Is that the Major I know? Is that the Major Domas? The one I know? Or is that another Major Domas? I guess we'll see. He got the enchant, so he must be pretty good. That's a cool looking weapon, by the way. I like the feathers. Yeah, but every time I see somebody in chat that's Russian, I try to respond to them as best I can. Some early duels, Dal. I love some early duels, man. English, boys, English. Alrighty, Katrikan, if you can give Dead the privacy of this arena, that'd be great. Make sure Dead doesn't have like any kind of buffs, like warrior buff or whatever. Major Domus, you report to me if you see it or not, man. Alrighty. Big ol' flex, like flexing him, bro. And that's gonna be Dead versus Major Domus, the Hunter. Is it gonna become the Hunted? We're gonna have Dead. Survival rolling up onto Major. We're gonna have random arenas for these two. Feral with all the bleeds set up and everything versus Dead, the survival hunter, who is literally there to counter Ferals. Is gonna go for that long haul walk to Dead. Looks like he does want to go for the honor duel. I think Dead kind of wants to engage in the duel right now. He's gonna send the pet over. Major Domus looks like he is gonna run back. He's like, okay, Dead wants to just fight. I'm actually kind of happy when you guys just run up and just fight each other. I mean, it's cool if you want to give some honor duel, like bow the first time around, but then I'm fine if you guys just want to get in there. Flare coming down for Dead. Major needs to be aware of the positional between that flare, where he can go, where he cannot go. Is that the hitbox for this? Is that the hitbox technical for the wall? I think it is. That's gonna be Major Domus getting hit with a stun as he drops down. Very interesting drop down. That's the CC that he doesn't have to deal with Dead. He has to get back at it. Dead's actually gonna jump down. It's gonna be Major gonna go for Incon right now as he's getting some back-to-back stuns onto Dead with big old bleeds. Dead needs to get those bleeds off of him sometime. And Major's gonna bail away. Dead is gonna go for the Manic Bandage. Is gonna clean himself up completely. And Major's gonna rush around on the other side. Gonna get hit with a freeze. No trinket coming out. He's gonna save this Incarn right now. He needs to get those redots up and running. Oh, that's a cool looking cat form, by the way. Maledict trick coming down to Major as he's gonna get dotted up. He's gonna get another restun onto Dead though. Dead is gonna trick the stun this time as Major just completed maledicted. Might need to leap back onto Dead. Did get a root onto Dead though, as Dead decided to disengage, juke him out. Major is gonna go for some healing. Dead did get himself a nice, easy, free Mongoose Bite. Is trying to force out Major Domus up the area, up the ramp. Not gonna happen. Now he's gonna force him to the freezing trap. It looks like he cleaned off the dots off him, and Dead's gonna get himself a free Manic Bandage. Is going to be able to get a root onto Major. Major is just going to keep rushing at Dead. Not going to go around the long way. Just going to beeline to him, which is going to be to his detriment as he just eats all those traps. Sage trick is to help Major Domus right now. Needs to get those dots back up onto Dead. Dead is going to give himself a defensive rolling. That's going to be Major not going to get hit by Dead's disengage trick. This is going to be Major trying to bail out, but that harpoon is going to end him, I think. This is going to be Thorns with a freeze. I don't even know if... This seems a bit one-sided, doesn't it? Dead. Where'd you find Major Domus? I really want to duel you. At least he's just standing still. I mean, there he's trapped. Does he have a heal? Yeah, I think he's done. That might be a little bit one-sided. We're going to give it another go, and if it feels like it's one-sided, we're not going to get a best out of 3. That just feels like it's bullying, dude. That feels like it's actually bullying. You know what I mean? Alright, Zakati and Foggy, let me know when you guys are ready. I'll cue you guys again. We're going to give this Feral another go. Dallas NA group for Alley. Right now we're doing so many ones. Is that not the guy? Is that not Tobias? Is that not the Feral? That should be the group for Alliance. Is that not you? Dada, is that the Feral? I think that's not the Feral. Nupus. That's not even the Feral! Who the fuck said that is the Feral? Is that some random fucking Feral we don't even know? So is that wrong guy? Oh my god. Zikari! Open up a group and look for Nupus. That wasn't even the right Feral. I don't think that's the right Feral. The guy says he is Nupus or XC Day. Is that him or not? Is that him or not? I'm Rogue, Dal. Oh wait. Wait, is that him or not? Wait, Dad, is that the right Feral? Wait, lol, is he Malfurion? He is messaging me for weeks on this duel. He's also in a group with Zakati. That's him. Wait. Alrighty. Maybe this Feral will have some tricks up his sleeve. Maybe maybe his first game jitters and he wasn't quite sure exactly what was gonna down. Maybe he wasn't sure, dude. But it feels like bullying right now. Like everything morally in me is like, that looks like bullying. Just me. Alright, Major, I believe in you, my dude. I believe in you. You can do it, my man. You can do it. Telling me duel someone is Ob the Fire Mage. Look at the chart from this Lord. Oh, I would love to watch Obliv do it. Yo, if this is gonna be one of those games where it's like another one and we're done, then we can have Bliv duel somebody. That'd be pretty dope. He's a pretty good Fire Mage. He's fun to watch. I think Fire Mages are generally good to watch. We had a few of them though. My headset is like glitched. I hear water, like on stream. Does anybody else hear water? Blub 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 blub. I'm a fish. Blub blub. Chat. How's it going? It is gonna be Major Domus. Gonna try again. Maybe the first game was first game jitters. Maybe it was You got this, Major. I believe in you, man. Versus dead, prepared, all ready to go. Had a nice meal, as you can see by the pots and pans next to the fire. All prepared, ready to go. Gaming wants to get at it. Major Domus, is he gonna change up his strategy at all? Dead is hungry. You heard him. Dead is hungry. He's gonna start with a regrowth, wild growth. Is he? I was gonna say, is he a Resto Druid? Wild growth? Is that a Resto Affinity thing? You don't ever see it. Wild growth, huh? Gonna open up onto Dead. Is so close to the freezing trap right now. Literally moments away from running to the freezing trap. Dead has a bunch of bleeds on him. Is he gonna go for a medic bandage? He is, as Major Domus does end up getting a sleep onto the pet. Is gonna run into that trap. Freezing trap to follow. Gonna be CC reset by Dead. Could go for a Maledict trick. A stun is gonna get a stun to Major. He's gonna trick it out of it immediately. Pre-wall his damage right now as he's trying to catch up to Dead. And then just gonna use Chestpick with the cheetah and disengage to just get so much range damage away. Gonna swing by the Major Domus and he's finally able to connect. Safety chicken coming out so early. Does get a bash from Dead. Dead trinkets out of it. Has another root going down. Root trap coming down with grenades. It's gonna be Major Domus power shifting out of it. Gets a heal. Freezing trap to follow. Manning Bender coming out for Dead to get all the healing back and no bleeds available. Is going to even roll a camo. And Major is going to go into a travel form behind the pillar. Dead is going to send a dot running at him. You look like Major Domus does get a reset somehow. I don't even know how that happened. Does get a regrowth. I guess like maybe a Prowl or a Shadow Meld. I can't tell which one it was, but does get a Prowl. That's going to be a reset for both of these guys. I should be available maybe sometime soonish or so. We'll see in a bit. How'd I find the group? First time in the stream. I'll show you guys in a bit. Actually, I can't even. I would show you guys right now, but in this like setup for duels, it's kind of hard to show. But LFG boys, LFG, just look it up in LFG custom PvP. Look up for 5511 or Dalaran. Just type in number 5 if you want to see any duels. Number 5 in search, or 1, or Dalaran, or Dal, D-A-L. Major Domus is trying to find a way to get around to dead. Is gonna walk back, forward, back, trying to find an angle. Eyes are available in case Dead wants to pick him up. Major Domus, I think, is deciding he wants to go to the other side of the pillar completely. You just gotta... It's like making straight lines. Huh. Is gonna try to sprint away. Gonna run circle. Is gonna go to the other pillar. Not gonna sit at that pillar. Decided, you know what? That pillar wasn't good enough. I'm gonna go over here. Regrowth coming out right now. Gonna get himself a heal rolling. Is gonna continue running away from Dead towards the pillar. Trying to go towards the angle around the corner. And then come out of form. Wild growth coming out. Regrowth to follow. Into a grenade. Major almost continuing to run around circles, trying to get away from Dead still. Into a freezing trap right afterwards. There's cooldowns available right now. He's gonna get Maladich to go to Major. Major doesn't have a lot of heals to really work with. Is gonna get himself a. Is this guy using click to move? Is this guy using click to move? I feel like Major Domus is using click to move. This man has not strafed once. He's making straight lines, and it takes like a second to stop every time he tries to get a spell out. Is he using click to move? Look at straight lines. No strafing. He's always facing forward. He's not strafing. You would see the head cocked to the side if he's strafing. It's like his camera is constantly anchored forward. Look at that. It's like stutter steps forward, but it's not stutter step to the side. It's like he doesn't have full range of motion. Just me? Chat, is this click to move? Okay. Look at this. So when you walk around and you use your mouse to turn, right? Like you made like perfect corner turns. I usually just like do this, right? There's never side step, even in feral form. Let me turn on click to move. You see that? He's like his stutter steps. Look at that. Like sometimes you do this, and he's like random stutters. You see that, right? I think it was click to move. He's a league player? No. Okay, chat, I'm actually concerned. I'm actually concerned because if this guy's maybe has some kind of like a handicap, like a physical bodily handicap, where all he can do is click to move. I just felt like that duel, if he does have that, if he's just messing around and or that's how he plays all the time, that's fine. But God forbid if that man has a bodily handicap and we just had him on a fucking duel against Dead. That's all I'm saying. I don't fucking know. I didn't feel comfortable doing that. That was weird. Dead, that was really weird. I don't really know what to say, dude. I hunt feral for days, but I played a 10 out of 10 there too. I don't know about that. That was the weirdest duel I've ever had to record. Oh, wow. That was too fucking weird, dude. That was too weird. That didn't feel right. That didn't feel right. On more than one way. I'm not even gonna save that. No. That was too weird. Put it to the side. Yeah. Better luck next time. That'll be sad. That's kind of my first thought. Like, God forbid. God forbid. So, when I said it felt like bullying, that thought just expanded into that. I don't know if that's what the thing is. I don't know what this feral is. Maybe that's just how he plays. No idea. I don't really know. Gonna join the 1v1? We'll do some next week, man. We'll do some next week. I hunt feral for days, but I played 10 out of 10 there. I mean, but the opener stun was so bad. He dropped down. That was a fail. Probably because he actually is using click to move. Dead. Probably because, I don't know, dude. That was too weird. That was weird, boys. I don't know how I feel about that one. Goodbye, Dal. Late show. Thanks for letting me duel today. Chromo, was that you or was that another guy? Was that you as a feral or was that another guy, man? Good duel, my dude. Whoever you were at, I guess. You clicked off the edge? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, dude. That was... No? You weren't the feral? Okay. I don't know where Dead got this feral from. I saw the what is it? There's a shadow step? Oh, what's up, dude? Look from Lord. Where are you? Let me duel someone. Lord, we'll have you duel somebody else next time, my dude. How does that sound? Vincent. What's up, Vincent? The Orkrog? Okay, it's all good. So goodbye, Dal. Don't worry about it, man. Thanks so much for coming by, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, we'll do duels a later time, dude. That was too weird, man. That last duel was too weird and it made me feel a little bit sad, honestly. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by the stream. I think we had a good set of duels. We had an insane duel, and my fucking green screen keeps flapping in the wind like a fucking kite. God damn it, dude. It's like a flag. Flapping in the wind. Just... Well, it's doing all day. Have to dead shot 1AC if two brigands, but are they good? They're pretty good, especially in PvP. You don't want too many brigands though. One dagger in the back, I would swap out one brigand's blitz for PvE. In PvP, you're fine with that. By the way, can I get your name in case I'm in a group for 551? Dalaran. Really have a good idea. Alright, Seavark, I'll hear that good idea. Tomorrow when you swap to 1v1, you should 1v1 me on your mage when I'm on mine. Mage versus mage. Oh. Mage versus mage, huh? Maybe. It's for PvE. Yeah, I would drop one Brigand's Blitz if you could. Do you think it's some class that's overpowered, most having fun when I don't play a certain spec? Do you think it's the class that is overpowered, but most is having fun to know how to play a certain spec? Boy, which is the literal name. I have no idea what you really said, dude. Well, Steel Games probably has to be. Fun class that's overpowered. That's really fun to learn to play. Probably Warlock, because you're a caster and you need to learn how to juke kicks and position. And you do a lot of damage, especially as Destrom. Yeah, that's probably it. Alrighty, boys. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know, helmet, I got snake eyes. That's not bad. The other one is meticulous. Like, meticulous scheming to snake eyes. Snake eyes is going to be better than that. Alright, boys. Good fucking duels. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next stream. Alrighty. Peace.